Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. I need to remember how to play this game again, right? I don't know if I left off with a bunch of side quests. I don't think I did. Right outside the door too, it's such a weird gamer thing to do. Click! Cutscene! Like, why did I wait for that? So excited to watch this cutscene, I guess. Hello, pals. What's up, man? Yeah, we're finishing this game today for sure.
But not nearly as well as you should be.
Not nearly as well as you
Your
should
cuts
be.
and burns may have healed, but your body still bears
Sticks
the
and
burden
stones
of
may
every
break my
spell
bones.
cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough.
We're talking about
The
Ultima
king could
or
have ended
Odin.
me at any moment,
I
but
think
instead
Odin, right?
chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
Yeah.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man
Pardon
established
the
his
pun.
dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas.
Barnabas. Blister and
I'm
Barnabas.
sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just, I have never felt so powerless.
Thank you,
And
bud.
when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps
Some had coffee.
perhaps the prince feels the same.
God damn, that tastes good. Perhaps the prince does? It feels like I haven't played this game in forever, but it's only been 2 days without this game. And today I'm finally gonna finish it. Been looking forward to this forever now. Alright, Bahamut is having his adventures still. He got picked up by that guard in the city, right? I wonder where all this is leading, honestly. I couldn't even begin to imagine. Feels like such a weird detour.
What is this place?
Don't move.
Okay, I want to stay here. I really wonder what was the point of his whole relationship with that guy, you know? Felt like they just had a gay relationship in the game for show. I mean, if the guy is not alive. Just reacting so light about that too, I don't know. It's like we would have heard something about it, you know?
Here, it's fresh from the well.
Why do they always act so weird in animes like this? Like, oh, thank you. Like, why would you act like this weirdly just because you're out of place, you know? You still know what a girl is and what water is and what a well is, right? You still have the courtesy to go like, thank you, you know? No, I'm so dishevelled, I don't know how to say thank
Grandmother
you.
told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
It also feels weird to me, like a weird thing to have a bunch of people crying over putting down the lanterns. I know we're supposed to remember people, but nah, it's more like a beautiful ceremony, right? Not like a burial.
From the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them.
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to
I know.
Yeah, Dosh.
But I couldn't just leave you lying there.
Would be a bad way to die. I guess it would be an awkward way to move around.
You're going then?
No, I'm just gonna stare at my spear.
I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
No, I think this girl just doesn't know how to bandage someone. He just had a tiny cut on his chest. And she went crazy on him. She was like, let's cover this up and this. I really don't know where this part is going. Like, I'm curious.
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Yeah, man, I don't know anything about bandages. You know, I got that was so weird, that whole part. It felt very Game of Thrones though, where we follow another character all of a sudden. But
Perhaps he can find an answer.
I remember going to class, like first aid class with my workmates, and there was like one part where the guy said, like, if you cut yourself here, where do you put the bandage, you know, where do you, like, what do you do, what's the first thing you do? And so many people, like, who put up their hands did not know that you have to, like, stop the blood flow, like put the bandage around your upper body, you know, like above the wound, you know,
Then neither do I.
which was terrifying to me. I don't like the idea that most people that I work with don't know how to stop, you know, a cut.
Of course, Lady Dyer.
Set on leaving already, are you?
I really hated that.
How long will it take us
After I
to
went to
get
that
back
class, I felt like, I can't trust anyone at the
About the
workplace.
same amount of time it took us to get here.
They're all
Maybe less.
dimwits.
If your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into
Enterprise?
port, mind. Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile.
I wonder,
And
but
that we'll be
probably
attacked on
not.
sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who
I
might
would
know
probably
one.
just put it right over the wound and that would be it.
I'll go and tell you come in.
Let it bleed.
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
I mean, at work, you know, you can count on one hand every single time, every single day, how many people are breaking rules, you know,
You know that.
all the fucking time.
I do.
Like, whenever I worked, I conveniently remember the rule that you can only be, you can't be alone, you know, down there in the warehouse. I I conveniently remember that whenever I didn't want to be left alone. Otherwise, when I didn't want anyone around, I forgot about that rule. So suddenly. Everyone does, like, all the fucking time. That's crazy. Okay, so you're doing a hard boss right away. That's not good for me, I just woke up, man. The tricephalic terror. Tricephalic terror? Tricephalic. Let's see, it's in this place. In the Dalmekian Republic. Is it Dalmekian, maybe? Dothrakian, I mean. So the boss is gonna be right here, right? I think. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if I get my ass kicked in this one. I'm not gonna change the accessories, I'm gonna do the same thing. Ba-ba-ba. Yeah, like people here would like stop you right away for sure in Sweden if you worked during you know, lunch. That's the absolute worst thing you can do. I don't know, should I play around with Shiva? I feel like I don't want to change the way I play the game because I don't really have a reason to. We already got those two like ultimate attacks. And if it one's not that good, another one's not that good either. You have to just say for this one. Ba ba ba. Barist kapanbash. Captain Bash. I'm Captain Bash. I wonder why people took from that part, you know, why that part became so infamous. I mean, it's a bit awkward for sure. Von Rosenberg of Damaska. Where is it? This on this side, on the other side? I guess that's on the other side, yeah. I don't want to put points in it though, that's the thing. I definitely, like 100% don't want to experiment in this game. Every time I do, it's nothing fun comes out of it. Shoof. I might do it later. But why is the thing disappearing? Is that always happened in this game? Is that always happened? Is that happened? Shoof. When the HP and everything disappeared, I was like, did I run into the boss? It's been too long since I played the game. This is the longest it's ever taken me to play through a Final Fantasy, just so you guys know. Like when I got Final Fantasy 13, I 100%ed that game within 3 days. Final Fantasy 13-2 I did within 2 days. Like whenever a Final Fantasy comes out, I play it like a fucking nutcase. This is the first time I didn't. I guess because I'm streaming it, right? We're fighting Chimera, is that it? Okay. Hello, Cam. Shim. Gojemera. Okay då. Let's go. Let's remember how to play this game again. The first battle I do after 2 days, you know, 2 weeks, I mean. 2 weeks? No, 2 days! I'm not playing the game, it's fighting the hardest thing. Remember where some of the attacks are. And I doubt this one's gonna be as hard as the, you know, the dragon. Oh, that's the wrong attack. Oops, I forgot I had this one here. But I'm doing this now, I guess. I forgot to have 2 of these special attacks now. I need to save. A Chimera? I always forget the other ones. There's like Chimera and then there's the one that's different. There's also like a lion mix thing. But I always forget the name of it. Pa! Manticore, thank you Dosh. I always forget what the difference is between them two. There we go. Just stagger him more, right? To get the percentage up more. How is this an S rank, by the way? The other S rank was so much harder, right? This one is hardly doing anything. What? Strange. Delta Force. Whee! Isn't that like a military unit, by the way, Delta Force? Maybe it's named after something. So I remember a shooting game being called that. Chimera is a really good name. Hello, Cooper. Yeah, I don't see how this is an S rank one. This one is way too easy. Come here. Pa! That timing sucked. Look at his big fat body. I love his little stumpy body. Repli? Oh, I don't like it. Don't do that, Google. Don't call me Repli. Oh, really, though? Yeah, I never know the difference between Manticore and Chimera. It's so fucking hard to remember. My friends who are like huge D&D nerds and stuff like that, they know all the differences. They are really cool, yeah. And they have way too little of them in RPGs. I guess they are considered too cliché or something, I don't know. Can I block this? Oof! I'm too quick. Too slow.
Nice try.
I'm gonna use this on you now. I'm gonna gouge you to hell after I break you, man. Oops. Oh fuck, why did I interrupt the attack? I was trying to do it. Nah, whatever. I'm still gonna kill him, right? Titan! I love yelling Titan using Bahamut's attack. He's screwed. I think the one that I like a lot that's least used is the what the fuck is it called now? The cockatrice, right? I love the cockatrice so much, you know. More orichalcum.
Should have picked on someone your own size.
I love the Frankenstein thing so much because people, even like official stuff, fucks that up, you know, the Frankenstein and Frankenstein's monster thing. Like the Godzilla movie, Godzilla versus Frankenstein, has, I mean, Godzilla's not fighting a man. Godzilla's not fighting the fucking, you know, Frankenstein. Fighting Frankenstein's monster. Why is he not running? Oh, it's a button. I've been playing too much other games. I've been playing Diablo 2 recently. I really like Diablo 2 in the beginning parts of it. It's kind of nice so far. I never really got deep into Diablo, and this is the first time I do Diablo 2, I mean. This can be, I'm finally gonna finish that game after so many years. My friends used to play that all the time. During like computer class and stuff like that, people were playing Diablo constantly. And I never joined them because I thought the game looked like shit. I really did. I was like, I don't want to play this shit. This looks like garbage, you know. But the resurrected edition or whatever, like the new remake of it, it's really good. I like it. It's nice. Do you guys have a game like that? Do you guys don't want to play it all because you're like, that game just looks like shit, you know? Like, it doesn't look like a game I want to play, you know what I mean? I am like that a lot, all the time, but then I'm proven wrong all the time too. Like, I know I'm really into strategy games and like games like SimCity and stuff like that, city builders. But I never get into them because there's such an intimidating like first curve. I mean, at playing them, and I don't enjoy that curve. I enjoy when you're in the you know, in the depths of it, in the grit, you know. But the beginning parts are so much effort that I feel like I'm wasting my time. I could be playing something else. There we go. The game, there's a card game called something with tower. I can't remember. Hello Tuna, what's up, man? What the fuck is it called? Tower of something. Towerfall? Is that it? I can't remember. No, that's the fucking fighting game. Slay the Spire, yeah, that's the game. I was like hopelessly into Slay the Spire. I started playing that game like one morning, and then I just looked at the clock and I was like, it was like good night time, you know. It was 12, like above, I mean beyond 12. I didn't drink anything. I didn't eat anything. I was just playing the game constantly. And I finished the game. It took me like, I think probably 17 hours or something. And I felt like I want to play this game again. I want to play more of the game, but I have so many other games to play that I don't want to go back to it. I have the same thing with another platformer game that's a roguelike that I really want to play, but I just can't bring myself, you know. It's so hard to put that game down. That game is one of the best games ever made to me. But I can't do time investment. And it's a shame to me, because I think I would be really fucking into that. It's the same thing with the game Darkest Dungeon, which, I mean, I finished that game, so I guess I was done with it. But then you unlock more stuff, I think at least after you finish it, and I was like, you know. I haven't heard of that one. The game I want to play the most right now is like, what is it called? A Vampire Survivor. I want to play Vampire Survivor so much because I think that's a game that I would get so addicted to it, you know. I would play the fuck out of that game. But it's not out on anything I want to play it on, you know. I don't want to play games on PC. I don't want to play games on Xbox. I don't want to play games on Switch. If you guys don't know, the games I play on Switch are games that are exclusive on Switch. Otherwise I don't touch them. If it's like Pikmin or Breath of the Wild or Pokemon, I'm playing it on Switch because I don't have a choice. But when it comes to other games, no way. I'm not doing it. Yeah, and I've been thinking about playing the clone games of it too, like the other games that they copy it, but for some reason I don't want to. That's the game I want to play right now, the most. There's also a roguelike Shovel Knight game that I haven't played that I really want to play. I should stop exploring right now, by the way. I want to finish the game today. I should stop wasting time and get on with it. What a waste. That attack was. Yeah. And then... Pa! Oh. I thought the attack would happen right away. Guess I should have used my Demon's Breakpoint. Yeah. That sounds fun as hell. I mean, there's a harder difficulty that I will play after this for sure. The Final Fantasy mode or whatever it's called. I will stream that on the off channel on after show. But yeah, 100% will replay this whole game. James Bond didn't have a gun. It would be James Pond. Have you guys ever heard of James Pond? It's like a terrible Amiga. I think it's Amiga or Atari game. Like one of those old consoles. It probably is on Genesis too, actually, when I think about it. No, it's also on Super Nintendo, isn't it? Well, it's a fish. There's like a little dumb fish that is called James Pond, and he has like a tuxedo and everything, and he just extends, you know. He does the extend dong move. That's all he does. Brick City. Brick City. I don't think I've ever heard of Brick City. Yes, James Pond. Why are you crying about James Pond, Tuna?
This one's awake.
Wait, what does this mean? Have I missed the entire thing? Oh. What do I get for defeating this though?
Let's see what's inside.
Wait, I know these are all over the world, so they are like... I don't want to do this. I don't want to fight Titan again. What do I get for the Trial of Earth though? Like, if there is a reward I want to do it, right? Let's see. Trial by Earth, Final Fantasy XVI. I want to know what the fuck this is. This feels so weird. Okay, we get an accessory for doing this. But I want to get on with the game. I don't want to do this. Huh. Are you talking about the mobile game you're playing? I didn't know the name of it. I had no idea what it was called. I'm glad you're enjoying the game, pals, for sure. They are going wide with mobile games nowadays, for sure. They're releasing a new gacha game that looks interesting too, called fucking Mugen or something. Looks good.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back.
Probably it's gonna be good. Probably also it's gonna be like one of those. You play a little bit and then get bored of it, you know.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Everything that looks too good nowadays and is from Asian developers, I always go like, probably is fake, you know. I've seen so many fighting games and stuff that people think like, oh, that looks amazing because of the graphics and the animations and all that. And I have been around for so long, whenever I see something that's from China or Korea and stuff like that, I know it's just a bunch of bullshit in the trailer and the game is gonna play like shit. Like, 99% of the time, when those games comes out, no one cares, no one pays attention, because they're just bad.
Then why not ask Molly if you can look in one of her ovens?
Mugen Souls. I think most people think about the fighting game, you know, Mugen.
We'll be setting out for Drake's spine.
You know that one, right? Where you create your own fighter and all that. But Peter Griffin is fighting, I don't know, the dragon from How to Train Your Dragon and stuff.
Easy, do you think Waloed would have resisted invasion for so long?
For so long.
Very little is known of Ash, and the information we do have is spotty and outdated. We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Walood's borders have been closed to outsiders since the day he
I mean,
seized
whatever
their
they talk
throne.
about, they're gonna find a way
If
to
there
fight
is
Odin right
anywhere
away
safe to
anyways,
land,
right?
You won't find it on my map.
And tell us what we will find. I'm sure you know better than we do.
But no splinters.
Really? It's kind of fun. Mugen.
All right. If it will get you out
Kinda.
of my hair.
I mean, I never
But
played it, I've
interrupt
seen
me,
it, basically.
And it's over. Understood?
I'm not really into modding stuff for sure. Oh, come
Barnabas
Monster
Dahl,
Hunters like Cooper, this
the
guy,
one
I
they
twisted.
call
Good
the
games.
Last King. Understand him,
The Last King.
and you will understand the kingdom of Walood. Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived from beyond the southern seas, and barely a man before he united the ragged tribes of Ash.
So he was
And
young.
having unleashed them upon the formidable
My top
Valdemar,
5 games.
he set his throne upon the ancient kingdom's ruins.
That's really hard, right?
The victory sent shockwaves around Valisthea. Tales of Odin's might spreading through every court, parlor, and drinking hole in the realm. Note that this was in the year 843,
Is that
and
old?
that the king still sits upon his throne some 40 years later,
Oh,
quite untouched.
what I think
by
about our
time.
years. I mean, we still would be
Walood's
like
recent inaction left
fucked up
many
because of Odin,
wondering
right?
If Odin had lost his appetite for war. And yet
yeah,
here
for sure.
we are.
But I mean, cool.
The Einherjar was committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent.
Does not pay
Orcs swarm
attention to the
around
scene.
Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt canvas streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Walood remains unclear.
I don't really care about that.
Regardless,
I just care about where we're going.
if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain.
You gotta go fuck him up.
Walood has achieved the impossible and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike. All of which is a roundabout way of saying that you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash. Much of the continent
Very
has already
Lord
been
of the Rings
lost
with
to
the
blight,
orcs and all that, right?
and what few ports remain will be fiercely guarded. And that is to say naught of its natural defenses. Offshore currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment and dash it against the rocks the next. But then the Enterprise is anything but ill-equipped. And Mid has made land there before. Now, if only there were someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a daring gentleman might put ashore.
I think the Dragon Quest
You
is there
see,
for sure,
Clive,
Coop.
You had the answer all along.
Let me answer it later.
Do you think you can get us back to that beach, Mid?
Picked you up from it, didn't I? Not that it were easy. The currents were right bastard. But then, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be worth doing, would it?
For sure.
Well said.
Row, row.
Thank you, Lady
Hoorah.
If a few morsels of common knowledge and a sprinkling of tavern talk are worthy of your thanks, I wonder what genuine intelligence might earn me.
Probably more visits.
Genuine, I thought she would say with all the accents
I need
and
everyone
going
in the
on.
ale hall now. I'll fetch Joshua from the shelves.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I was thinking about like how Final Fantasy and its pretentiousness and how it's evolved, you know? Like you can make a whole video about Final Fantasy and its pretentiousness for sure. In the old games it used to be Latin, you know? With the stupid terms that they came up with, like Lesir and Falsi and whatever. And in these newer games it could be the language they use being so colorful without any substance. I kinda wanna see a video about that. But my favorite games, Scoob, I don't know, like it's hard to say franchise. I mean, I guess when it comes to franchises and video games stand alone, it's very hard, right? Because I think the new Zelda games are so fucking good, but if you bulk every Zelda game into like one category, you get so many different types of games, right? It's like almost unfair with how much legacy they have. I don't know how you would judge that, you know. Hell yeah, Dosh. My favorite yogurt flavor, by the way, is what is it called? The thing, cinnamon and vanilla, that's my favorite yogurt. I'm basic bitch. But my favorite video game franchises is very hard to say. But I think Monster Hunter is up there, Dragon Quest is up there. I don't know about Final Fantasy. I really love Final Fantasy, but I think the games are like... honestly, I think a lot of Final Fantasy games don't stand the test of time. I think the old ones do. Certainly, and I think the PS1 ones don't hold up at all, like any of them. And I think the PS2 ones are kind of the same, but they have their own charm to them. Ace Attorney? No. Not even close. I played 2 of those games and I like struggled to get through them. Like, they're good as hell, but they're also products of the time. Oh, Ace Attorney is not even on my like 200 top games ever made. Not even. It might be like very, very far down with all the games I played. Like, I like it more than Danganronpa, but I think Danganronpa is just also kind of okay.
Now to find our starport. Yote mentioned blood.
That's cool, Goob. Hell yeah, man. A Hat in Time is so fucking good. What the fuck was that? What a surprise, fucking amazing. I thought A Hat in Time was like, because the way people were talking about it was like a Bunny Kazooie clone or whatever. It's not at all. It's a Mario game. What the fuck? Why am I playing so rotten? I took more damage during this little fight than I did the entirety of the Chimera. But yeah, A Hat in Time is like incredibly good. I mean, I know that, but people told me that, you know, beforehand. I know, I'm not like... it was not like a complete surprise that the game was good, but I didn't think it was gonna be that good. What the hell? That game blew me away. Phew. Yeah, gosh, I agree with you completely. The reason, I mean, the thing I'm doing when playing the games is I have a guide up, because I don't care about the gameplay at all. And like finding out where to go and all that between these cases is not fun either. I'm 100% guiding the whole thing. I discovered that by playing the first game. I was like, wait a minute. But your favorite games is so hard. Because I love the Bayonetta games so much, right? I think Bayonetta 1 is the absolute best action game ever made, but as a franchise as a whole, it's kind of lacking too, you know. Even though all the games are amazing games,
here it is.
It's like a feeling you have that it could be so much better, you know. Like it's kind of handicapping itself by production it's had, whatever. The problems it had during the making of the game. It's very obvious when playing them. While games like Dragon Quest never have that kind of feeling to them, you know. They never feel lacking in any ways at all. Yeah, so judging what like your absolute favorite is like what game do you have the most fun with, right? That's how I think about things. And the games I've had the most fun playing, like the most hours I've gotten out of them, are the Monster Hunter games. Crazy enough. Really? Like the original N64 one? I mean, Super Metroid is amazing. I only have a single issue with Super Metroid, and that's the wall jump. That's the only thing. That's the only fucking thing in that entire game. Yeah, the Perfect Dark is such a fucking shame to me, because everyone thinks about the James Bond game on N64 to be the best shooter at that time, you know, the best multiplayer thing. While Perfect Dark is everything that game is not. You know? It's like the good version of that game. Hello, Dad. Animal Crossing is one of those games also that there is no Animal Crossing like. People are making them now, right?
Today. Allow me to educate you.
Look at this. What's up, Ultima? I'm coming for you, bitch.
Very good.
I wonder if you're gonna see more Animal Crossing clones in the future. Because I literally can't think of a single one. I think you're wrong, Google. I think you completely... Oh, you mean the clones? Yeah. I was gonna say, if you think people buy more Harvest Moon type games than Animal Crossing, you're nuts. I think Animal Crossing, the New Horizon, has sold more than the entirety of the Animal Crossing saga, right? Like, what if I look up, you know, Harvest Moon total sales, what would that be, you know? Could I even find that? Probably, it says nearly 10 million. And I think Animal Crossing, what is it called, Horizon sales is 42 million. Holy shit. Like, Animal Crossing New Horizon became a fucking phenomenon, didn't it? Thanks to COVID. I heard of like parents buying Switches just to play the game, so it makes sense. But man, what the fuck? Oof. There was a thing I saw the other day that Mario Kart, you know, Mario Kart, which one is it? 8, the newest one, was on the top sales again. It was #1 on the charts in the UK again. This is so fucking crazy. Like, that game, we didn't get a new Mario Kart on the Switch. You guys know that, right? We got Mario Kart 8, the Switch one. I mean the Wii U one. We didn't get a new one at all this generation. We were robbed, man. To me, Mario Kart 8 is a blight. That's the reason we didn't get the fucking new Mario Kart, and I'm pissed off. The game is good, but I want a new one.
I have no reason to assume otherwise.
I bet, vtuber. That's probably Paul's fave. You would know.
Tell him. Do you recall when we
Oh,
spoke
really?
before on the divinity of
I always thought Perfect Dark was better in every single way.
to delve deeper into the subject. And what I discovered appears to agree with the findings
And
of
I
his
have
case.
discovered some girls are bigger than others.
Began with the mural at Phoenix Gate. But while I've always known it to be important, its secrets have heretofore eluded me.
I mean, we all knew they were important. We had us on them.
I believe I know where to find the more complete
Come here, coffee.
example. One that will reveal all we seek.
Master Clive, have you ever in your travels chanced to hear of the Circle of Malleus? I would think not. If you
I always
have,
thought Perfect Dark was
but
just
there was
the
once a
superior
time
one, like I said.
when the faith flourished, the
I haven't
oldest
played
known religion in the
GoldenEye
Twins,
that much,
and
though.
though its popularity eventually waned on Storm, hints
The
of
thing is,
dogma
with
remain
my
embedded
friend circle
in
and
all
video
modern
games,
faiths such as the Crystalline
the games
Orthodox.
everyone played was the games I liked, you know, because I was the video game guy at my school,
Religious
right?
monuments are often torn down.
So, and my GoldenEye I just
Rise
find
to prominence.
to be a shitty game, so we never played
If
GoldenEye
no new faith
on 64.
arose, then perhaps the ancient temples might
Funny, right?
still stand. And so,
When Fantasy Star Online came out on
Why
GameCube,
must
that was the only thing me and my friends played.
It would appear the past still has
I used to
much
like
teach us.
force
Though
my
in this
friends to
case,
go inside to
would
play
not
it.
have been possible without the musings of Moss.
Of Moss?
To think that you carried a copy of my old mentor's chronicles.
You should
all
get a new
along.
hat, you know, that your hat
I
looked
am
nuts.
relieved to discover it in good hands.
I shall guard it with
It's
my
like
life.
the boat, whatever it's called, the Theory,
Joshua,
right? When you replace every single part of the boat. That guy's
I
hat
need to
is just
speak
a
to
living
everyone before we
embodiment of
leave.
that
Right away.
thesis, talking point? I don't know what the fuck you call it. Thinking experiment? Is that the word of it? Name for it, I mean. I don't even remember what it's called. The ship of...
Might I one day
whatever.
borrow the chronicles for a short while?
Of course.
Of course.
Norseman Hippocrates. You need but ask.
Yeah, I think GoldenEye was bad. Just bad game. But it was the only FPS games people had on consoles. I still think GoldenEye became a good game and speedrunners started having fun with it, you know. But as a single player game you play yourself, not fun. Brainstorm. No, but I mean, what is it called? I guess I googled it.
By now you've all heard
Ship
where
of
we're going and
Thesis.
why.
What is that? It's
So I won't
what?
bother you with the boring details, only the important ones.
Ersättningsparadox in
We attempt to approach
Swedish.
stone
Yeah,
here
I
by
know that.
sea. There's a good chance we'll be sighted and
A
fought by
paradox, I
Spectator's
guess, is the
artillery.
name for it. I guess.
So instead, we'll disembark on the
No.
southwest coast
Is
and
it?
make for Drake's Spine on foot. I say we, but it's highly likely the entirety of Ash is under the rule of Ultima. A large
I
party
guess
would
it's a
only attract
logic
unwanted attention,
question.
as well as slow our march and require supplies which may be difficult to obtain. Only Joshua and I will be going.
Yeah, then I would
And this
kind of
scout,
argue that the game became a
preferably
good
a good
game
one.
later. You know,
Yeah.
because of people
Do you know of any?
picking and
Bet there
prodding
are,
at the game
Sandu.
until it became something
Might
different.
still borrow some of
They almost
Lady Vivian's
perverted
match
GoldenEye
store,
to be something
just in case,
that it
like.
wasn't.
Once you've dropped us off at the Shadow Coast, you need to retreat.
Which is, I
into
think, is
neutral
very
waters,
interesting when it comes to
fly
retro
merchant
games.
colours, and stay inconspicuous. If you sense any danger at all, you leave us behind and return to Storm.
Inconspicuous is my middle name. But like hell am I leaving anyone behind. The ship ain't going nowhere till your scurvy mugs are smiling on deck.
Jill,
Okay, so you die
the
with us then.
Enterprise will appear a tempting target for royalists and pirates alike. You're to stop anyone boarding.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
but you have to
I'll
know
keep
it.
the
It's
ship
like
very safe.
uncovering something.
You'll be needing passage home.
Like there are
after all.
things hidden underneath ground, right? Like the, what do you call it, the Easter statues, for example. We didn't know they had bodies, right, until people
If there are
started
no
digging around them.
questions, I'll see you all at the docks.
That's pretty much what I'm saying. People didn't know it was a good game until then. But I still don't want to get into it. Like,
I want a word before you
I
go.
always, in general, think a game where you have to look at outside resources is just not a game for me. I don't think those games are good by default. Like, if I have to read something to enjoy the game, I think the game is kind of failing. For me, I'm saying. Like, anyone else can have fun with it, and I can enjoy their joy, what do you call it, second hand, but me, myself,
How do you
yeah, basically.
see?
Bad game until people fucking have fun with it.
Not at all.
No.
Honestly. Can't a man wish his friend farewell? Just wanted to let you know that I'll keep things in order while you're off saving the world.
That's it?
I'll hold you to that.
Wait, that was it? Wait, they had the whole like, I want to talk to you, man, let's come here and talk to me, and we talk to him, and that's it? Yo, I'm gonna keep things in order, bye. Oh, there's a new hunt already, goddamn. I'm glad I can go back to check on this all the time, because this game just throws stuff at you randomly. It doesn't go like, boing, there's a new hunt.
Covered in
The game just expects you to go back and check. There's one speedrun that is amazing, that everyone should look at. It's a Zelda 2 speedrun, which is just completely fucking insane. Huh. Pandemonium. It's an earlier one too. Pandemonium, Final Fantasy 16. Oh no, not my glasses. Okay, he's in that place. The Kingdom of Velo. Velu. I don't know, like my favorite speedruns to watch is when people play really bad games. I also sometimes find like Pokemon speedruns to be very nice to look through. Oh, I think we go into the Kingdom of Valor right now, right? Valu. That's why we got the hunt. Okay, that makes sense. Go look at the Zelda 2 speedrun one of these days. It's just a complete fucking insanity thing to watch. And how they arrived at that point is just also crazy. I think Mario Sunshine is also fucking nuts speedrun. The things they do in those games is just something else. And also Yoshi's Story is also not a nuts one.
Reckon it'll be a long walk to
Where
the
people have to
capital
be
if we
fucking
follow the
perfect.
cliffs. I'll scout ahead, see if I can't find us an inland route.
It's always the games you least expect to be fun to watch as a speedrun, you know? I always thought Monster Hunter would be really fun to watch a speedrun of, but it's not that fun. Crazy enough, even though the game is made to be speedrun.
Took our icon, didn't you?
I sure did.
Yes, I did. She understood.
Are we doing this cliche too?
Oh, she understood. Understood that you decided to save the world all on your own, and that you'd die without her power.
I mean, she was sacrificing herself every time we did it.
You knew damn well she'd never refuse you. But I will. You can't keep pushing us away, Clive. The world is ours to save, not yours.
Bruh, I'm Mythos or whatever. It's probably my fault or something. I don't know what the fuck's happening.
I used my gift.
That's such a good game too.
Because I thought it was the right thing to do.
And you truly believe this will save you? Will save us all?
Yeah.
I do.
Then so be it.
Just want to get that punch out there, huh? Just want to do that cliche.
Just don't forget, you're not alone.
That's the Evangelion movie name. You're not alone. That's the first reboot movie. So dumb. I'm just being so dumb.
Did I miss something?
Hell yeah, those. Yeah, some people's commentary makes a whole speedrun, right? Some of my favorite like speedrunning moments is on SDDQ and ADDQ when they play the awful games, you know. They call it the awful game block or whatever. It's really goddamn fun. There's one speedrunner I can't remember the name of. It's such an old meme now, what the hell. There's one man I can't remember the name of who always plays like really obscure Japanese games. He played a game called SWAT, I think it was called, a PS1 game. And that guy makes everything that he plays super fun to watch.
Always wanted to visit Ash.
Don't know the name of it though. Sorry, bud.
The territory now. Don't expect a warm welcome.
Oh, I don't know, Clive. That castle.
No, you didn't.
There looks inviting enough.
No one has gotten a GoDaddy ad in fucking 58 years. Tuna is just straight up lying. That is fake. That sir is fake. Whatever, bro. That is fake. That is not real. Yeah.
Remember what I said about...
What do you mean Pepsi Man is not an awful game? How dare they play Pepsi Man at the awful block? That's fucked up. If anyone says Pepsi Man is a bad game, you're banned. You're a bad person. You should be forgotten about. Oh, see, now the twisting of the truth starts happening too now. We all know you're just lying, okay? Don't worry, we all know GoDaddy doesn't have ads anymore, anywhere. Is the GoDaddy even a thing anymore? Is it still there? I'm sorry, man. I saw you got called out being a big fat liar. No, you don't say. I don't believe you. What? No, what?
Let's hope the villagers made it out.
No, we figured that one out. It's such a good game, Uber. I love Pepsi Man. I love the fucking Japanese Pepsi Man commercials. Pods, I'm just having fun, man. You don't have to join. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard of GoDaddy for fucking years and years. I just imagine that domain or that site got merged into something else, you know. Can I look it up right now? Let's see, GoDaddy and then shut down. Should I search for that? The answer is no. GoDaddy web hosting and domain name registration company always open. Yeah, it's still there. Look at that. Amazing. Virgin? You never heard of GoDaddy? I used to hear about that shit all the fucking time. Like every fucking podcast, everything I listen to, I heard GoDaddy.com, and I hate the fucking name of it, man. I mean, Tuna seems to think that going to GoDaddy.com and looking at their YouTube channel or whatever is getting an ad for GoDaddy. That's where this clashes, you know. All I was doing was having fun, saying like, "Oh no, that doesn't exist." I was just making a joke, but it turns out I was right. That's insane, right? And then it became Squarespace.com. Like, what kind of like podcast name do you guys always hear? We always hear Raid Shadow Legend, Squarespace, Audible, right? Where's that fucking training YouTube channel that is just a big fat scam too? That's like just worse than YouTube. What's that called? Like Skillshare. That's the name of it. Skillshare.com. All these names I hear, I avoid those sites like a fucking plague. If they do too much commercials, I'm just out, you know. Shopify. Never heard of Shopify. Another one I keep hearing about is Honey, you know, a site that accumulates deals or whatever. Shoop. Whenever I hear like a site that has deals and stuff like that, I'm always like, okay, so it's just for Americans then. Yeah, I can't use Honey. Stop making commercials for things I can't use. What the heck? Shopify. I want to see what Shopify is. Oh yeah. But that one is good though. That one I think is really good. What the fuck is that called? The food thing. I've even bought those. HelloFresh, that's what it's called. Thank you, but you reminded me of stuff. But HelloFresh is actually good though, that's the thing. That's the problem with that site. But I still don't buy from them because I can't stand it. It's too much cooking to do. I'm like, okay, I bought 3 meals, you know, and then I'm like, oh right, I have to make them now. Boxer. But those loot boxes or whatever, loot crates, those are so fucking bad. Just a bunch of shit that they can't sell, and then they just sell it in a box and trick people to buy them. People are basically buying the bargain bin stuff, right? Oh, they aren't? Okay. Snacks? Yeah, those are the same thing. The snacks and items are still the same thing. They're gonna sell you the bargain bin candies that they can't sell normally in the store. Just offload it on you and say it's value when it's actually just things that are cheap. Yeah. You can get better stuff buying it yourself, that's the thing. I don't know why I used this one. But man, Pals, are you a fucking Shopify shill? You said Shopify like 15 times now. Are you a cop? You have to tell me if you're a cop, Pals. Yeah, the problem is that I've started watching a lot of YouTube videos and like essays and stuff online because I think it's like a weird hobby I started having, I guess. And I get that those people have the ads in the video, so they don't ads that are separate. So I have to always skip it. And the first thing I do when I start a video, you know, YouTube has like a thing with like where people are clicking, right? So I always go to the end of that little bump, that little wave, so I avoid the start of every video. And most people who set up a video, when they start talking, you know, it's completely fluff anyways, just skip shit. Like, when I watch a YouTube video, I don't want to hear about what they're doing. I know they have to self-promote themselves and what they're doing and all that. I don't give a fuck. I'm just like, click, you know, gone. Especially when I hear about people touring. I don't want to hear about people touring over and over and over again. I don't care. Man, I wish I could be served on the things I want to see. It's kind of funny because when people do that on TV, I don't mind it. You know, I'm just like, okay, it's just the normal commercial stuff. I mean, when I was a kid, I guess. Now this bothers me. Hell yeah, cool. Look at this man. Pandemonium. Big. So I guess he just took over the fort. Oh shit.
It's the king of the castle.
King of the castle. Ow! Give me asshole. Oh god damn, you hit hard. God damn. Woo. Guess I have to be scared of this guy. I think I keep timing this very badly. But I don't think I know I am. Woo. Look at you with your laser beam. How Japanese of you, sir. And block. But I did still ruin his stagger, I guess. It looked like I was doing something impressive. Eek. Man, this tax so slow, man. Okay. Man, like, fuck that. I guess all my attacks are too slow for this guy. Nice try. I guess I should just attack him normally and save all of it then. Oof. Okay, there we go. Time to break him. Ha. Man, I always have fun with these battles though. But everything is a bit too easy to me, I feel like he's already half health, right? And I feel like I've just played like garbage this whole time. I hope the harder difficulties at least punish me, you know, a bit for playing like shit. That's by far the most damage I've done also, by the way. What the fuck was that? 111k? Jesus. Did I say 111k? Wait, that is what I did. My brain is slow, okay? I'm very dumb, man. Well, I'm just gonna stand here. In my video game corner. 100k means a lot to people who don't know about the game, right? You know, that's how my dad talks. He says like, I did this much damage in World of Warcraft and stuff like that. And he expects me to know if that's a lot or not, you know? It's like, I did this much damage in this dungeon. I'm like, oh, I don't know if that's good or bad. How do I judge that? It's just random numbers. Oh shit. I always go like, yeah, that's great. Good job. Yeah, he's not hitting me at all anymore. Come on, you fuck. Just need to break him one last time, then he's dead, right? Should do it after dodge this. Dodge this! Ha! But the Warcraft went back and forth all the time, right? They had like a damage, a number squish some years ago, right? And then it went back again and all that. It keeps happening. Interesting game. Like, as a big Dragon Quest fan, I always love that the numbers are so small in that game. I just love smaller numbers. I guess people really like bigger numbers, though, I know. And I don't really get it. I like everything being concise. Thank you, Pat. What did I get? Did I not get the belt? I got an accessory? Is that it? No, I didn't. What the fuck did I get? Maybe it's a crafting item I got. The vein is at an end. Yeah. Can I make the weapon now? I doubt it, right? I mean, I did get an orichalcum and the other item. Maybe I can make something new, maybe not. That's interesting. Custom pieces. That I never had any idea though. That's fucking fascinating to me. That's something people don't think about too much actually, that the numbers that appear in games are actually calculated and you need to program for it. Dun, dun. I remember when playing this guy one of these times, and I did an attack, and the PlayStation was just silent for a long time. I did never consider bigger numbers needing more calculation actually. I thought it was just like numbers happening, you know. Didn't think deeper than that. You know, when I was a kid I liked chess when I was younger. And I had Chess Master on Game Boy. And whenever you played against the hardest AI, it took so fucking long for them to even do a turn. Because it was the fucking chess calculator on the Game Boy, you know. So I went out and bought one of those machines. Like the electronic machines where you play chess. And that thing was also fucking terrible. It was also took forever to make a move.
So what it be?
You had to like make a move, go do something else and come back, and then they responded. Okay, so this is the thing I can do. It cost Orichalcum though to do that thing, right? Don't I want to save those for this weapon? I don't know how long it's gonna take until I can make this one though. It's one of those things where I'm like, I might as well wait. I'd rather have more damage than have defense in this game, because I already take so much damage, right? I want to buy potions also. Potions.
Clive.
Yeah. Our DPS meter is not in the game yet, by the way. I'm curious about World of Warcraft when it comes to that. Because everyone requires that kind of thing, right? Last elixir. Upon KO automatically restore all HP. Nice. So the hard difficulties won't be hard at all because I will have a fucking revival over and over again. Cool. Come here, coffee. I need you. So fucking good. I fucking adore coffee so goddamn much. Makes me feel alive. Good shit. Yeah, when I was a kid installing games, I never knew which one to go with. I never knew which operating system I had, if it was 32 or 64-bit. No clue. I remember that, those days, you know. Good luck, Uber. I'm sorry about the weather, man. Texas sounds like hell right now. I would be so terrified working in that kind of weather, you know. I would bring so much water. But yeah, I remember back in the day trying to play games like Tomb Raider on my Windows XP. Because it was a Windows 98 game, right? To 95, whatever. So you had to run it in compatibility mode, I guess. So you had to the Windows had to pretend it was a Windows 35, whatever. And then you had to go and install different versions, like 32-bit version, 64-bit version, blah blah blah. You always had to do some shit. I think that's very interesting to me, those days. Big numbers. Give me the numbers, Tosh. The numbers, what do they mean? Man, I remember being so into the computers back then when I was younger. I had like a whole book with PC stuff and whatever.
Where the hell are the royalists?
Seems you were right about that welcome after all, Clive.
It's just computing bullshit, Goop. You don't have to worry about it. It's just more bits, man. Bigger number, better. That's how I always think about everything when it comes to machines or whatever. Whew. Is this where we're gonna fight Odin?
Aye aye.
Aye aye. God damn. Yeah, the orcs aren't fucking around apparently. Holy macaronis.
Is the whole of Ash fallen into Ultima's hands?
I mean, clearly, right? Wait, why are you even asking? Are you seeing this?
Peace delegation. We should send a warning to the others.
No. My uncle will have an eye on the coast.
I trust you'll find a way to entertain any uninvited guests.
By the way, I'm so lucky when it comes to stuff like this is random as hell. But when it comes to stuff like pimples and all that, you know. Yesterday I felt like a pimple was gonna grow on my nose. It was like hurting and stuff like that. And this morning it's completely gone. If I get a pimple or any kind of blemishes on my face, they last for like 1 day or less. It's kind of crazy.
Clive.
My body is like super protective, I guess.
This
What's up?
stronghold is as old as Phoenix Gate, perhaps older.
So what?
It may yet hide Ultima's remaining secrets, and if we are to best him, they must be unearthed.
So you're going without us then?
All right. Stay out of trouble.
I mean, he most certainly will not.
Mostly.
Mostly. They always come out at night, mostly.
You sure about this?
About leaving my brother on his own?
No.
Of course. Mostly.
Wait, he mostly? That's so funny. My god. Me making an aliens joke and then fucking the mostly line is used. That's insane. That's very funny to me. Mostly.
Hard to tell which way is up.
Wow.
But if I'm right,
that's such a weird call.
we're not far from a village called
Well, not really call, but you know,
We
coincidence.
make our way there,
Coincidence.
supply, and wait for Joshua.
I love how desolate some of these areas look though. I really do. The draw distance in this game is also very good. I mean, I know it's not as big as it looks with the mountains in the background. But the way they do this is very impressive to me.
like a moble's arsehole.
The popping is not noticeable at all or anything. It's really good. The foliage. Probably if I pay attention to it I will see it more though. I can see some of it. But I remember games like Final Fantasy XIII with the popping was like right in front of your goddamn feet. That was PS3 though. My brain still kinda lives in PS3 times. Kinda. Mostly. Ha! Yeah, it's just impressive how they make it look. The tricks they use. I mean, it's not Horizon Zero Dawn kinda good, you know. It's not the Decima engine or whatever it's called. Ha! Sounds like a good description to me. Paints you a nice picture right now how it smells here. Ha! Why would I start with that one though? It won't do a lot of damage yet, right? Doesn't increase the times of damage I do. Doesn't really matter though, the guy is still screwed. My controller is disconnected. There we go. Ow! Now I can play. This game doesn't have like a fucking help you or like the game doesn't turn off when the controller disconnects. Every game I've played the last couple of fucking years have a thing, you know, when the controller disconnects, the game pauses. This game is just like, nah, that's on you, bro. Don't have a controller charge, you die. Wait, you think I shouldn't be playing Go? Really? Oh, Go. I'm sorry. Did I bore you? Gobi is saying the game doesn't want me to play it. Don't bully. Don't bully Gobi. Out there. What would we get in here then? Oh, another one of these, huh? Accommodated. Masamune is just lying around here in the chest. I guess they got a stronger sword, right? Oh, it's not even stronger? Okay. I kinda wanna see how it looks though. Tried by ice. Don't really care about those fights, you know? I don't know what it is, I just don't wanna do a whole fight like that again with the moves that they give me. It's not my idea of fun, I guess. Hell yeah, does. Yeah, it looks fucking great actually. That one looks amazing. Got the colors down and everything. Whew. Number 1, Tuna. Always look up for number 1. Chua! You're finished. Awaken wins. I felt that weirdly nice to push away the, what do you call it? The tortoise like that. Tortoise? Crab. That's what it is. Not like tortoise. Is this a dead dragon? Hello dragon. What's up, man? What a cool little thing they did. I also love these areas. The areas are fucking amazing. It is great though. It really does. Too bad like the character limits is like it is in the game and you can't really use it, right? Really wish Fantasy Online had a thing where you could just change your character's look back and forth whenever, right? There we go. Why am I even fighting this black trifle? Honestly, I don't get anything out of it really. That was just a waste of everything. Like goblin coins, I don't need them. Yeah, that's the thing, you have to use those salon passes. Like, that's great that you give them away then for free. Shrink. I mean, how old is Genesis, new Genesis? It's not that old, right?
This would be easy.
This would be easy. PSO2 is like one of the most interesting developed games ever, honestly. I'm still surprised they didn't call that Fantasy Star 9 free. That would give them more attention, wouldn't it?
Don't look down, Torgal.
Why, this looks badass, man. God damn. Cool ass environments they have. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Why, I mean, I would still call it Fantasy Star 9 to free, right?
That must be Estla.
Yes, in which game, Tuna? But I guess we're gonna see some fighting here, right? That's insane. I mean, it makes sense. There were fears, right, when I played the game that the whole thing was a virtual world. So I guess that came through, right? Fight, please. You excited for them?
What do you think, Clive?
I really wonder where Odin's gonna show up. Whenever I think this game is just, you know, about to wrap up, they always add some extra stuff that I'm like surprised that they even have the energy to add, you know.
Damn it. They're all turned.
They didn't. I mean, sooner rather than later, go for sure. We're gonna fight Odin.
Say nothing.
That's why we're killing Dad today. I think we all do, right? We all want to see the epic battles. I don't really have anything that kills a big group anymore, you know. I have single target attacks. Pow pow pow. There we go. Yeah, it's cool. I like that kind of plot, the virtual world thing. You know, people hated Star Ocean 3 because I'm gonna spoil Star Ocean 3 and I don't know if anyone cares, but yeah. At the end of Star Ocean 3 there is like a big cosmic thing that happens and you find out that the whole game or the whole world is just an AI world. And I can't remember, but I think that implies that all of the worlds and all the Star Oceans is. Sure. I can't remember. I think Oblivion isn't that also like a dream world? Don't you find out in Oblivion that everything is just a kid's dream or some shit like that? Or is that the entirety of Elder Scrolls? I don't know anymore. Something about Elder Scrolls also is a dream or some virtual world nonsense. I have a bad memory when it comes to things that I don't really care about that much. But those kind of twists usually piss people off. At the end of Danganronpa 3. Yeah. Link's Awakening is the windfish, right? The windfish dream. That's so cool. I mean, I think it would be very cool in like Oblivion or whatever, or Elder Scrolls universe, that if they discover that the whole thing they thought that it was a god stream turned out to be a lie, you know. But who even knows that in that universe though? Like, I don't even know. I don't think everyone walks around knowing that, right? Now that I think about it. Phew. It's like Final Fantasy X. It's all a dream. That's so cool, by the way. Yeah, like in Final Fantasy X, you name all your summons, right? And it turns out Tidus is also a dream. Tidus is also a summon, basically, right? An Aeon. And you also get to name him in the beginning of the game, and he's the only character you get to name, just like the summons. Which I think is so fucking fun. I don't know if they planned that or not. I have no idea. I just think that's very cool how that works out. It's like insanely cool foreshadowing, I guess. Right? But I don't know if that's on purpose or not. I really don't. I guess I should give them credit for it. Isn't that insane, Goblin? It's so fucking cool, right? I love shit like that in games. But also it turns out Aaron is one of them, right? So does that mean Aaron named himself? I also always wondered about that when I was a kid, you know, when you got the Aeons and you named them. I was like, who names them? Who is the person who keeps renaming them? Is it Yuna that does that? Is it me? Am I the god? Like, who is it? Yeah, me too. I don't think it's intentional though. I think it's an accidental, like, amazing thing they did. Poof. It's just dead. Oh right, he's just one of those. Right. But I still don't know. I still don't get how the story of Final Fantasy X, you know. I don't understand how any of this works. Does that mean he was always a dream? Did he never exist in Sanakun? Like, I don't even know. Did Tidus die afterwards? How did Aaron know to go back in time at that exact time when he went back? Did that just happen? Like, there's so many parts I don't fucking understand. Ha. There we go. So what was the whole beginning part then? How did Aaron get there? Titan! How did he know to go there? I still don't know these things. I need to like look at the fucking video explaining all that shit to me. Because it's still confusing as fuck to me. I know in like in Final Fantasy VIII it's supposed to be like crazy and you're not supposed to really understand the time loop and what's happening, what's real and what's not. But in Final Fantasy X you're supposed to understand it, I assume. Yeah, how did he do that? Did he just become Sin and then do it right away? Thank you, Pat. Welcome back. Thank you for the bits, man. Oh. Fuck. Yeah. Why did he do that? And how come? Okay, but Yecht, is Yecht the real person then? Was Yecht never the father of Tidus? How does this work, you know? All of it is so confusing to me. I assume Tidus was never... That Yecht was never Tidus' dad. Hello, Odin. Let's have a fucking epic fight while I'm confused about Final Fantasy X.
My master awaits you in the capital, though I cannot allow you to attend him in your present state.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering though. Like, how does this make sense?
Why, with this?
Did Yecht just have a... is Yecht also a dream then? If Yecht is a dream, did someone else start dreaming and was like, you know what, I'm gonna be the son of Yecht. The other guy? I'm sorry, I should pay attention to this fucking epic fight that's gonna happen. Is it starting second impact again? This is clearly third impact. Damn, that's a big gun here. Oh, what are you talking about? This is just Evangelion. What the fuck are we doing? They even creating the AT field from fucking 3.0. I know this could just be any anime. I'm just being silly, you know. Ice is so fucking cool looking. What the hell? Hell yeah. Now we have a cool arena. Let's go.
What did you do?
Pretty fucking epic, Odin. How did you learn that though?
If the vessel would see the path opened, it has but to ask. I shall see that my master's prize is made presentable.
His blue eyes is just fucking amazing looking. Okay, yeah, I know what your German is. Interesting those. Thank you for making me understand it a tiny bit more. Well, a lot more. So I guess we're stuck in here.
Clive?
Yeah.
Would you mind telling me what the fuck just happened?
We shut in. That's cool with the crows. Why are they free though? Did the Japanese not understand this too? Hugin and Mugen? Oh, these are not those crows.
Oh, you've got to be. How are we supposed to get through that?
I don't know, it looks pretty fucking crazy to me.
We seek an audience with the king. If His Majesty wants me to come and ask him, then that is exactly what I'll do.
God damn. You hardly missed anything, by the way, pals.
Your petition. We don't even know where the fucker went.
I fucking love Gab.
We cool our heads and think this through, eh?
He talks like I think, you know. Like, why are you monologuing? Why are you practicing right now, man? We seek an audience with the king.
Right.
There's no one here to talk to, man.
Maybe there's something here we can use.
Ha. Excuse me, what?
I thought we got them all.
I guess that makes sense, though.
So did I.
I mean, that makes sense. It's just... it's something. I think they made a story that was badass, and they thought about it, and then they wanted Tidus to die at the end. And then he did. But then I want an explanation of what happened at the end of Final Fantasy X too, when Tidus comes back. And how that works. Did he become a real boy? Is it like Pinocchio? Did Lady Yuna get a wish upon a star?
Miss. Whoa. Easy, easy. We're not turned, alright?
So fucking weird. I guess his spirit was there though. His energy was in Yuna's mind. I keep saying Lady Yuna. I played those games too much. I keep thinking Lady Yuna. Well, there's one woman left somehow. This part of the game feels so strange, right?
My thanks.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Travelers.
I blame you, Yevon.
Edda, forgive me for asking, but
This feels like, you know,
what went on here?
this feels like a filler episode in the middle of the action in an anime. All of a sudden we're taking care of the pregnant woman, you know, for an episode.
It all started when the skies changed. The elders said it was the Ark.
The Ark?
One by one, people went mad. Minds taken by the ether.
This is Gab's time.
Till only I remained.
Oh damn, my eyes are itchy for some reason.
By then, I was too far along.
Yeah, those.
And then the nights came. And I didn't know what to do.
This music. Dun, 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 dun.
And this, okay.
I think the robot or the dream man became a real boy. That's what I think. That's what they're trying.
Our grandparents told us when we misbehaved. About how the heavens would grow dark before the land took her last breath.
The end of the world.
Yeah, the end of the world.
You said the others went mad. But where did they go?
They all left. Drawn east to the tower.
This is like the Final Fantasy story, by the way, right? That the world ends, the fantasy world ends, and everything is bullshit and we have to fix it. I kept calling this game like grim dark and all that, but I have to remind myself that Final Fantasy II was the game that started this shit. It already went that way, where the guy killed everyone.
You thinking he did this?
I blame Star Wars.
Who else could it be?
I 100% blame Star Wars for all of this.
You saw what he did to the people.
But then what about her? How come her nut hasn't cracked?
The baby, perhaps?
I feel
We're
it.
protecting her from the ether. I can't think of any other explanation.
You mean it's a bearer?
It won't matter what it is once Ultima's magic takes hold. Time's running out.
What is this bear nonsense?
This tower. That's where we'll find the king.
So that's where we're going, right? I just hated the sequels because they were kind of boring.
I knew it.
If that makes any sense. They kind of lost the entertainment part a bit.
Which means at the end of these stairs should be.
When it comes to Star Wars, I mean, the sequels of Star Wars. Hello, Pouts. What's up, man? How you doing, Pouts, by the way? Hope you're doing good, man. That's a thing I love about Evangelion, by the way. Everything that happens in Evangelion is explained in the show. There are no plot holes in the whole show. Everything can be explained in it. And I really love that. I love when a narrative can ground a piece of fiction in its own lore or whatever, in its own text. It feels good to read about it when that happens. Oof, that sucks, Pat. To me, I'm like the worst person to go to when there's something that's explaining. You know that, right, Bob? You need to find someone else to go to. Yeah.
Even Leviathan the Lost is here.
Have you seen how little I care about fiction? You know?
Where is the phoenix?
I am blonde. Oh, Eva. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah. Evangelion, I know, inside and out. You're right, Dosh. I'm like the blondes in history. The way the blondes will be remembered. He finally understood that? How did he not get that? Yeah, it's a prophecy, right? Wait. How does he not get that? Oh no, there goes my beat spouts. Damn it. Shit. Oh well, I will survive, don't worry about me. Mama.
So that's what you want, isn't it, Ultima?
I don't understand how. Why is he not? Why is he getting? Thank you for the dollar, pals. Mama. My eyes keep being very baka. That's why I keep blinking a lot. If you guys notice that. Get in the robo, Clive.
I need you to stay with Edda.
Why is he doing that?
I must do this alone.
It's a nervous tick.
If I don't return, you're to find Joshua and
But
make
you were a
the
mother
Enterprise.
once. Wait, not once. You were pregnant once. Did you also do that? Did you go around touching your stomach constantly? They always do that in fiction, so I assume they do that in real life too. You just go like around touching your belly constantly.
Don't you go dying on me.
The big people do that too.
Suits your miserable mug better than mine.
The thick people do that too.
Don't worry.
This is actually making me think. The people who are self-conscious about something, do they go around touching it all the time? Like if you're self-conscious about something, do you like focus on it? Because I know when I started exercising and stuff, this sounds very vain by the way. But when I started exercising and I had like, I almost said sexercising. And I had like bigger muscles, I always, whenever I went around touching my breast. Like you know. Like that, like, oh shit, that's big. You know? Now I'm thinking like, that's a thing people do when they find something good. But I doubt people with like big breasts or whatever go around touching them all the time. So you didn't, okay. That's interesting part. I wonder if I would have something to play with, you know. I always pick up metal objects and I play around with them. Like I touch metal objects to my face.
And so will I.
And so will I. Hell yeah, that was. Like I've been looking at videos of people eating a bunch of disgusting food, and I've been thinking like I can do that. I can just give up on life and just start eating a bunch of shit all the time. At any moment I can be like, fuck it. I'm unhinged, man. I'm like a fucking emotional wrecking ball. I actually have been my entire life. I'm such a recluse, it's insane. Fucking nutcase. I guess they're not big enough then, Pouts. Wait, what's wrong with that then, Goob? I was just saying that's the thing I do whenever I feel proud of something. Like, self-conscious about it. The best thing was when I like party smoked and stuff like that, because I didn't know what to do with my hands. So being able to fiddle with cigarettes was the best. But yeah, I pick up metal objects constantly and I touch them against my face. And sometimes my mustache or my beard or whatever gets stuck in between like metal parts. So I just have things dangling off my mustache or whatever. And it hurts like a motherfucker to have those kind of hairs pulled, you know. And then I have to pick up the metal thing, press it against my face, and then go look for a scissor, you know. And then carefully, like, you know, cut it off. Because if I pull, it would hurt like hell. I'm such an idiot. And that's happened to me several times. Like several times. I'm a dingus bangus. Baby blanket to my lips. Oh. I've heard about mothers who have babies, they always smell their babies. And I hate hearing about it. My friend's ex-girlfriend, when she was pregnant, she said that I always go around smelling baby. Like, baby smell like that, and I hated it. I hated hearing about it. I was like, stop talking about that. I hate it. Stop talking about your fucking baby smell. Ugh. Big. Interesting. Cool note. I'm not even sure why I'm even doing exploration in this game. Like, what's the point? Never get anything good from it. Like, true. Then it smelled like me in the morning. That doesn't mean I want to hear about it, you know? You use deodorant on your baby? Really? Oofa. Smell that bad. Poor tiny pouts. There we go. Almost sound like a phone signal or something. Like, of course it's gonna be at the tower, because there's nowhere else we can go, Clive. Have you not noticed? There's only one place to go in this area. Look at that. That is such a fucking... It feels like a callback to previous Final Fantasy, right? We always climb a fucking tower. Ha. Yeah, but when she was small. Terrible smelling baby. Yeah, I think it's like a mother thing, right? I thought that was like mommies found their babies good smelling or something. Stay down. Shrink. Fascinating, right? How that works, but I pretty much only knew 2 people when they were pregnant, you know, and had their babies. And they're both talking about the fucking baby smell. Ha. Baby powder. What is baby powder? I don't even know. Man, I just talked about how I hate hearing people talk about how the baby smell good, and Tuna just goes all in. They're like, I'm gonna talk about how much I like smelling my brother. I'm like, huh, maybe I shouldn't bring up things I hate. Oh, like shark. No, it's just funny how you did that. I think that's hilarious. It's like when I talk to my friends about something and they start doing the thing I say I hate, I'm like, oh. Well, shit.
There's something there.
It's not a big deal.
I can feel it.
She was constant about it, that's why it got annoying, you know. She was like all the time. That woman though, I'm so glad my friend is not with her anymore, because I don't like her. I didn't like her one bit. I lent her money and then she didn't pay back, and I was like, that's fine. When I lend someone money, I don't expect to get it back. But when she asked for more money later, that's when I was like, no, I don't know, you know. And then she acted like a prick when I didn't give her money. And I was like, and then I see her like spending money on candy and shit, and I'm like, okay, I don't like you. I don't think you're a good person, you know. Terrible, actually. I mean, I never told anyone how I felt about her at all. I was just like, nah. If other people like her, then that's fine. I just don't. Die! No, I'm not gonna sleep with her. I don't like people who talk big game all the time about things and ideas and philosophies and all that, and then they don't do the things. They're not consistent with the things they say. Like, if I'm inconsistent with something I say here, you know, and someone calls me out on it, I will be like, yeah, I fucked up, I guess. I made a mistake, you know. Like, I will never double down and keep going. There's no fucking way. Like, everyone can't be consistent all the time, for sure. Their feelings and the things they say change from time to time, right? But she was extreme like that. Every time she talked, in the back of my head, I was like, I can bring up 15 things that you're saying that you hate people do, that you yourself do, you know. So yeah, I didn't like it. She made going out and hanging out with my friend worse because she was there. I remember her talking about me crying with her in school once because we went to the same school, right? I didn't know such thing. I told her I never cried with you in school. Like, that's not happened, you know. And she kept insisting that was me that did it. And I was like, I've never done that, you know. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. He's like, nah, it was you. Yeah, it was you. And I'm like, oh, well, I guess there's no convincing you. You know? I'm just gonna be here going like, uh-huh. And if you talked about something, you know, she always had done it before, you know. If you said like, oh, fuck, I did this and this, and she was like, oh, I also did that and that. And I was like, how did that go? And she always had the answer, the most basic answer. She never went into the things she was talking about. She just went like, yeah, it was fine. It was fun. I was like, oh, have you done this and this? Yeah, it's fun. Like, oh, okay, great. Anything you want to tell us about that? No? Okay, just that. Yeah, annoying. The thing is that I couldn't avoid her because she was, you know, the girlfriend of my friend and the mother of his children, you know. But yeah. What can you do? Maximize HP. For 500, that's nice. But I'm still not gonna use it yet. Yeah, something was going on. I think there was like not enough love, right, or something like that. I mean, they broke up for a reason eventually. I don't really know why, but yeah. Like there was one time at school we got like too much work, I guess. Like it was too much from this teacher and that teacher, and the teacher was just like, well, I can't do anything about that. I don't know what the other people are doing. Like I give you a thing and you gotta do it. And if you don't have time, then I guess you can't make it in time, you know. And I'm like, that makes sense. Like if everyone fades it, then it's gonna be like, you're gonna know why, right? But she was like making a big deal and running out of the classroom and making everyone stop what they were doing. And the teacher was just like, well, never seen that before, and then kept talking, you know. And I was like, wow, I guess, yeah. Making a whole big deal about it. I don't know.
This is it, boy.
Like I can't handle people like that. I just can't. Like if you have a big issue with someone, you can tell them afterwards, I feel like. You can be like, I have too much work on my plate. Yeah. It's crazy though, to me. I talked about that with Goob some time ago. There was around that time that I, for some reason, wanted to be the center of attention too. Which I never want before, and I don't want it now. I was like picking up classes and being like the class representative and stuff like that, and going to meetings and having classes. I had music class to get more credit or whatever. I don't know what happened. Like for some reason around that time, I just wanted people around me. I don't know what the fuck it was. And almost for like half a year or something, then it just went away. I was just like, I'm over this. I don't know what happened to me. Do you guys ever have one of those moments where you are just not yourself, you know, for a long time? I think everyone's had one of those things, right? Before you kind of figure out who you are, I guess.
Particular chapter before.
Which is super strange for me, because I always feel like I'm very consistent.
I believe you will find most interesting.
I mean, I was super popular at one time in school, you know, like everyone wanted to be around me. And I still think back to that time, those times, and I kind of shudder. I hate it. Like when everyone was like taking breaks and stuff like that, I always went to a place where no one else went. And then all of a sudden everyone went to that place. So I couldn't be alone anywhere I went. I remember it being like the fucking worst time. God damn, Dosh, that's more than me. This is gonna be where we fight the king. This is gonna be where we fight Odin. Holy shit, what a fucking arena. Why in the fuck was this tower the whole time? Look at this shit. Damn. Yeah.
I've come for you.
I mean, I talked about my issues and stuff like that before. I had times where like I drank a lot, and whenever I drank a lot, I had better presentations in school. I was much more looser. I talked about things. I had fun. I was like a more fun guy, you know. So I started drinking more and more because whenever I drank, I had more fun at school. Time went by faster and all that. So I used to drink wine in school and before school and all that. Like a lot. Like a lot. And it kind of, after a while, it kind of hurts, you know, because when you start thinking about it, you're like, people like me when I'm like this, but no one likes the real me, you know. It kind of sucks. Yeah. Nerd energy.
The tower.
Look at this.
It's alive.
It's alive. I think the only difference is that you need to have more topics to talk about other than nerdy stuff. The thing is that you realize if you are popular and you talk about all these different things, you end up talking about a lot of things you don't care about. So it's not like a good thing to be any kind of popular, because then you lose the thing you want to have, you know. It's better to have one or two friends you can talk about nerdy crap with than have a bunch of friends you can't talk about anything you want with. Being popular is a lose situation. It's stressful as hell. Because you also get the thing in your mind that you are doing good because people like being around you. But they don't like being around you because of who you are. So, it's a losing situation. Yeah. I mean, that sounds just like boring people. Boring conversations. For sure. There we go. I don't think I talk with any one of my friends. I don't talk about the same things over and over. I feel like whenever I start talking about games, I'm rambling. I always apologize. I'm like, I'm sorry for talking about this thing forever, you know.
Bloody fallen. Why do all their floors seem to have a mind of their own?
I wonder. They're like a hive, like the Borg from Star Trek, right? Ruff. I love these areas, man. Yeah, that's good shit, though. Do what makes you happy. That's the only thing you need to do. Some people need to be social to be happy. That's the thing. People need people around them to be happy, to feel safe. Especially if they don't have a safe environment themselves, they go to friends, right, to get that kind of happiness, to feel that kind of feeling. There's music. Sure. Yeah. It sounds fun though. I was wondering which song you sang. Right, you said Billy Joel, right? The only Billy Joel song I really know is Piano Man, I think. What is that song? Street Light People? Is that Billy Joel? Hold on to that feeling or whatever. What is that song? Who made that? Hold on to feeling blah 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 blah. Take on me. I guess we're going here. Some good shit, yeah. That's the thing I'm always worried about when it comes to karaoke. Oh no, I said the real pronunciation. I hate that. Karaoke. I can't do it. I didn't do a Swedish one or I do a Japanese one. What is the English one? Karaoke. Yoki? No, that's not right either, is it? I'm just gonna go with the pretentious Japanese one. Karaoke. There we go. Fuck. Oh no. Stand by me. Oh, that's the movie song, right? But it's not really a movie song. The Final Fantasy song. Oh, that sucks. Karaoke? No, they don't. They don't say the O. I know that. I know it for sure. There we go. Yeah, and that's the way I said it. I don't know what you're talking about now. I say it like 15 ways and you go like, oh, that's the way you say it. That makes no sense. Karaoke. Karaoke. I don't fucking know which one he's referring to, pals. Pop. I used the wrong move in the wrong order. Shoof. karaoke. It's like when you learn the pronunciation of Yakuza, you can't go back to Yakuza. You're stuck with the real one, right? Yakuza. Yakuza. Jacuzzi. Here's another guiding thing for you guys. If I say something wrong, I go like, how is it said, you know? You guys can't help me with how to say it. Rayo, Shiva, Sheva, Behemoth. That's two different ones actually. Ouroboros, Oboros. Cassiopeia, Cassiopeia. Ifrit. I hate all of these words. Orichalcum, adamant, aluminium. Potato. It does make it funny, you're right. I always love them too. But I do want to complain. I want to be like, you can't teach me. It's more fun that way. I made a statement early on in streaming that I was gonna fight the chatters, you know, that they were against me. Because they're fighting me. That's what streaming is about. People in the chat fight you while you have fun playing games. And I said I'm gonna be the one who wins. I'm gonna fight back. When there's none of you guys left, that's when I win. That's when the Twitch game is over. Aluminium. Oh. Like that, Pads. Daddy always wins. The house always wins, right? Ow. Shit. I love karaoke though. I think that's so fun. I always sing like B52 songs and stuff like that. I love the B52 so fucking much. Thank you, Gooby. Gooby. And then the last one. You're living in your own private Idaho. I want to sing. Oh damn. That's something I didn't realize, by the way, the other day. I was talking to Pouts, and she said like she was too embarrassed to sing. And then it hit me like, yeah, people don't really sing randomly like I do, you know? Like everyone I know don't just do that for no reason, even though they're bad at singing like I am, you know? And I realized Goob never does it either. You know? And Pokey doesn't do it either really. Pokey goes like this. It drives me nuts. I told her stop it, you can't do that. And I'm starting to wonder if this is like a girl thing, where girls don't want to sing, you know? When they're like embarrassed to do it. Is this a woman thing? Swing. I'm wondering. And also I've been playing Moving Out 2 with Google. And Google is like freaking out when I'm playing the game. She thinks I hate her. She thinks I'm like, I'm not having fun because I keep yelling at Goob. I keep yelling like, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? How does your brain work? Why are you grabbing that thing? Walk to the right, like that, you know? It's a constant barrage at Goob. That's how it is playing co-op games with me. Even if I'm wrong, by the way, when we play the game, I feel like I'm right, you know what I mean? Like I'm going nuts. I have to reassure GoPro afterwards, like, I know I'm having fun, you can't hear the smile. I'm sorry about that, Goob. It's fucking chaos. I'm like, I'm trying to do it, throw it, I'm doing this, you know? Yeah, those. We just start a fucking argument. I mean, I would love to play in garbage. Pop. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right, Pads. But that was so hard. Imagine trying to teach Pads how to play Breath of the Wild while she is like, she can't stream the game, you know? How the fuck do you do that? And she's like such a newbie gamer too. Like she plays games for sure, but she doesn't play this kind of game, you know? I did manage though. The way I did this, the way I taught Pods to like get going better Wild, was that I started up a new game myself and I described what was in front of me, you know? Yeah, I played Overcooked, yeah. I finished Overcooked too. I think Moving Out is better than Overcooked because I think Moving Out has more variety to it. But I agree, Overcooked is really fun. I played that thing with one of my friends. Really too, no? I sing to train, I mean as a vocal exercise before I stream. I actually sang A Kiss from the Rose before I started this stream. And I don't know the lyrics to A Kiss from a Rose, you know? So it goes like this, basically. Na 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 na, kiss from a rose. Na 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 na, from a rose. That's how it goes, you know? Hello Clamp, what's up, man? Hope you like my rendition of Kiss from a Rose. Vacant wins. Fucking adorable emotes. Ha! Finally we get Clamp emotes. After all this time. Yeah? No, that's not true, is it? No, it's because those shrines appear later in the game. No, wait, maybe it is DLC shrines. Oh, you're right. Hi, Clamp. Hi. Hey. Every time I read Clamp, I wanna go... I should get the sensor bar. I always wanna go, like, why don't you clamp down on... You know? Every time. That's just how I read it, I don't know why. Yeah, I should have gone with these nuts, right? That's exactly what I censored. That's the word. Nailed it. Yikes. Can I do that? That's sexual harassment, Robin. You're streaming. This is the workplace. How dare you? Am I gonna get cancelled now? Please don't cancel me, Clamp. Please don't clample me. Okay, you can cancel me now. A joke was too bad. You can get rid of me. I concede. With HR. Oh no. I wish HR gave me some head. If you know. Oh no. Oh no. I'm just digging myself deeper in your... Oh no, Robin. What, Clown? What are you talking about? Like head, like give me some mind. What are you thinking about, pervert? Get your head out of the gutter and into my... Wait a minute. Ah. I'm just gonna wait for this now and just wreck this guy. They made these things way too easy, right? I'm sorry, Clamp. I'm having one of those days, you know. Ha. You be graded on it? What does that mean? Man, I'm killing this guy in one swoop, aren't I? Look at that shit. Damn. That guy didn't stand a chance. Sexual harassment won't be reported, but it will be graded. You be graded on it? What does that mean? I mean...
What was that thing?
I don't know how it is in America, but in Sweden you don't really go to HR with real complaints or real issues. The thing is that HR works for the company. That's the thing that I think people forget about. HR is not there to defend you, they're there to defend the company. So yeah, basically don't go to HR if you have real problems, go to your union. And if you're in America and you don't have a union, I'm sorry, get a new job. For real, that's all you can do, right? Yeah, Pouts. I do, Dosh. The Phoenix Queen one is bad. I thought this one was good. I can get rid of it at any point. For some reason I thought I was doing good with that because it was so quick and all that. Pile drive is pretty strong, right? Lightning rod. I wonder which one is good. Oh, there's a Shiva one? Which one though? This one? Unleash a river of icicles with great and knocks down enemy. It strikes a hold button to increase potency. I don't even know which attack does. Rimble. I mean, I can't use this one, right? No. On the right. Launch multiple shards of ice upon... Well, this isn't like an AoE one. I don't think that one is good. I just need more damage. I mean, this one is good, right? If it deals continuous damage. I can use this one at the start of the fight, right? Let's just do this one instead. I don't know which one I should go with otherwise. That sounds better to me. But I don't know, maybe I just fuck myself over and make myself weaker. Yeah. It's kind of hard with the abilities, right? They don't really tell you enough, I think. You know what to do, boy. Yeah, I don't know if this was gonna be good or not. No, this doesn't seem good, right? Even at the big enemies when they're stunned, I don't think. Yeah. But you're right though, that I could replace that move. The question is just with what? My word. My lord. I kinda wanna use that one, but I also don't think it's strong enough. Flare breath takes too long, deals too little damage. That one is not good at all. Satellite, I don't wanna use it. Wind up. I mean, those are really good. Earth and Fury. I mean, I mean, Pine Drive is also strong and quick, just like this one, but it seems to be the same damage multiplier, right? You know? This one seems to be the same strength, but I can charge this one though. I can't charge the Phoenix Wings, so that I guess that one would make it stronger. Let's go with that one. Let's try it out. Not that I know how much damage the other one does. That's the thing. I feel like everything is changed. Like you can probably play better and have stronger things, but the difference they make, they can't be that big, right? At least Odin probably has something really strong to replace those with. Probably. Look at the tree though. It doesn't look like we get Ultima's attacks, right? It looks like Odin is the last one, and then we're done with all the moves. I just need to remember to charge this shit. Ha! The Wheel of Dice. I also I've been running around with accessories that give more AP and XP the entire time. I don't see the point of using anything else, honestly. But when I get max level, I can change them out though. I hope I'm going to the right place. I beg. They don't? Okay. I probably won't use it then, man. Good night, cats. Have a good one, man. Cats is not the name. I always get reminded of the TV show with the doctor. The one where he interviews the... I mean, he is a therapist for comedians, I think it is. Have you guys ever heard of that show, Dr. Katz? I wonder how many people know about that one. I think it's kind of fun. I think it kind of holds up too. Oh shit. Really? But Titan is my like most used ones. Oh shit. Them blocking, yeah. I mean, I never used the circuit skills at all. Look at this shit. Yeah, it's an MTV show. It's an old MTV show. Come on then. It's good though, but let's see how much this does. Oh, it's one of these attacks. Yeah, that's probably way better. You're right, Dosh. Thank you for showing me that attack. That one dealt more though, didn't it? I think it did. Melon, thank you, but this one seems easy though. I mean, it takes more damage than it takes dagger damage. I guess I'll just go full hog on him, right? Seems to be no reason to hold back. Phew. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it looked like the same way. Yes, it is. And it seems to have a way shorter cooldown too. I don't know if it's true or not, because I mean it seems like this is shorter cooldown on all attacks. Because I keep having it though. That might be me taking crazy pills though. Taking crazy pills. That's not a NBA expression, Robin. How you bitch? Eat it. Dun, dun. I mean, it's kind of pointless doing that, honestly. I notice sometimes I don't even try to do the parry thing with that thing. Ow. Son of a bitch, eat ice. This also feel like old school fantasy fights when we fought the science fiction things, you know. Aye. Really? But it you know, reduces their stagger so much. I thought it was like the best thing. Especially when they become staggered, like it's so good at increasing the amount of damage I do, like the times, I guess the multiplier. I never used those, do you mean creamers, Tuna? Oh, they changed the taste of it.
What's one more, eh, Toggle?
I bought some vanilla, like coffee creamer stuff from America, like a couple of weeks ago, months ago. I used it once, and I was like, oh well, that tastes like vanilla, I don't want that. Ow. And this guy is also too hard to stagger. Interesting how we're fighting this right now. There you go. Shiva's ultimate? Oh, we're talking about Odin's. Yeah, I feel like when I play this game on the harder difficulty, I will just like look up what people say is the best thing to use, honestly. Because me, myself, I can't figure it out. The skills all kind of seem to be, I don't know, not that interesting, not that varied. Ha. Everything just seems to get the job done, right? Ha. Ow. I wonder if going with things that just deal damage is gonna be the best way to do this eventually. I wanna try staggering him now. But yeah, Gouge doesn't do that much damage and takes a long time to do. But it does a fuck ton to stagger, that's the thing. Shiva's attack misses a lot also when you do it. If they don't stand still, it kinda goes through them. Look at your health, man. Just give up. What a cool finish though. Instant packets. Is it like a powder or is it like a liquid thing? Good night, Clamp. Have a good one, man. Man, it would be nice to sleep right now. I just woke up though. I ate fish sticks and potatoes this morning. It was a nice start to the morning, honestly. Okay, so it's the powder. Interesting. I bought coffee syrup like a couple of months ago too, with like hazelnut taste flavor to it, you know. And I kind of use it once or twice again and never use it again. I just like coffee the way coffee, I mean with milk and sugar, that's pretty much it. Whenever I try something new, I don't really enjoy it. I haven't eaten fish sticks in forever. It's because my mother made it for me. But now that I think about it, it might be the first time I eat it since I was like 15 or like a kid or something. The crown. I haven't had to use an item in a long time now, like healing item or anything. Hello, Pout. Yeah, I do. Of course I do. That's where I put them. What, Pout? I don't get it, man. Increase mesmerize will damage. Like, I don't use any of this. Ice Age. I guess that's the super, right? No, that's Diamond Dust. What is Ice Age? I don't even know then. Like I said, I'm just fucking guided what people think is strong. So we can get the second playthrough to be quicker. I could also be using my strength tonics that I have, but I haven't used them a single time. Oh, it's the one I'm using? That makes sense. But you know what I mean, like the accessories I have, they give more money, more XP and more AP. I don't think there's a reason to change them. Not yet, at least. Especially the XP one. So this is the fight, right? This is the arena. Can't wait for this shit. Hell yeah, those. Ice Age is your favorite cartoon? Really? The one with the ice, I mean the prehistoric animals delivering a kid.
The blade
Welcome
must
back,
ever
Gooby.
feed if her edge is to remain keen. Gotcha.
It remains to be seen how cool it is, how epic it is.
Care you for these worthless creatures?
I care.
They are nothing.
I am gonna stream a long time today though. I'm gonna finish this game before Zeus comes back, which is tomorrow. She's on the plane right now, I think.
To command, they turn unfailingly upon
Yeah.
themselves.
I think Google is just ignoring the stream when I'm not doing fights. You know?
Flocks, eager to trample those few gifted a fleece of gold, or that they might
How
feel
dare she?
contentment with their pitiful existence.
Ice Age is your dad's favorite cartoon.
Prejudice and persecution, severance
I don't know what to say
strife.
about that.
Every earthly wrong springs from the malice in men's hearts. Malice born of the pain and suffering that is free will. Its corruption is gnawed at your being from
Come
the
here,
very
coffee.
moment of your birth.
You're wrong.
Yeah, I was taking breaks.
This is no corruption.
I was doing shit.
This is who I am.
This is who I am.
Every choice I make, right or wrong,
Every step I
gives me
take.
reason to carry on. And
That's
carry
actually
on
how
I
the song
shall.
goes. I don't even know.
Not as a puppet, but as a man. Which are you?
Are you a man or a mouse?
There was a time I too thought those the only choices.
There is a famous, I'm gonna pause this to just tell a very stupid thing. There's a famous Swedish meme when mouse in Swedish, I don't know how it is in other languages, but mouse means pussy in Swedish. You like the nose shotters? And there's an interview with the Swedish rapper where the questionnaire goes, are you a man or a mouse? And he answers, I'm a man that likes mice, and goes hee hee hee, like a school child or whatever.
Long ago, God granted man
Infamous
the gift
Swedish
of
meme.
magic. And with that gift did he build great civilizations. Yet over time, man lost sight of the gift's true meaning, stepping from the path of shared prosperity to one of avarice.
Boo!
He abandoned
Get off the
his creator
stage!
for sword and flame, and through his
No one cares!
beckoned the blight.
Do a flip!
Yet, there were those few who refused to turn their eyes from the heavens, and they prayed to God that he might lead them back to righteousness.
What is he talking about, guys? Can someone help me?
And the Lord, he did answer. Before the worthy shall the gates of paradise
This is why I
open.
don't trust religious people.
So did I spread my arms to the ether and cast my soul upon
Because of
its
Japanese video
gentle
games.
waters. I gave myself unto him.
Meet you survivor? I don't even remember that. How many weapons are you gonna create with your hand? Is that like his power?
What madness is this?
Madness!
My worth proven.
Sorry.
The Lord charged me
That's some
thus.
fucking old meme stuff right there.
If your kind are to
Wait, do you guys
find
remember that when all the memes online were like this is Sparta for a fucking while? Do you remember those times?
paradise
Fuck
lies
me.
but a single step away.
All online was this is Sparta. Everything online was that fucking meme. That was back in the days when there only existed one meme at the time. Oh, I hated the song.
I will save us. But it all begins and ends with you. You are the key, Mythos. And with this humble offering, shall I prove my faith once more.
Hell yeah.
So you
Whatever that
forsook your
means.
kingdom. You forsook yourself to serve.
Yeah.
Tell me, how is that
Nice.
living?
You forsook your kingdom to serve. Dad goes, nice. Cool.
What you seek to provide is not salvation.
I love that
It's
commentary.
anything but. Life is about always having a choice. Take that away, and we might as well be dead.
Look at you. Shinji Ikari. I'm so proud of you. Oh no, you're doing the evil villain laugh. Oh, come on. Thank you.
Very well. Come then. Show us the strength of your will.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. I'm fucking excited. The music is starting. It's my sword up your ass. Because it's such a bad cliche, Goop. Whenever someone starts doing the evil laugh or the haha, I don't agree with you. They act like children. They're cartoony. It's too bad. It's like bleh. Ahihi. I think we should mature when it comes to writing in stories like this. If you have a story tackling slavery, you shouldn't have a villain going, ahihi, I'm a bad guy, ahihi, religion. That's just me, I guess, you know? I just don't think, I think we can do better. I think. And that's, of course, my opinion. I think we can do better.
Yet still you fight like a man.
Yeah, you were completely right, Tosh. 100%. It became more and more Final Fantasy the further we go into this, you know. Thank you. That's a perfect observation of this. I mean, the way I say this, it became more Japanese writing, I think. That's it. If you don't agree with me, no more, nothing more other than that. Just I don't agree with you. Well, thank you. I'm gonna take their opinion and shove it in the trash. And I'm gonna say you actually agree with me. Come here, fucker. Your opinion was so bad that you actually agree with me. That's my logic. You guys like that? I should have used this earlier. Shit. Oh! I love this part of the song, by the way. Eat it, bitch. 77k. I mean, yeah, those for sure. Especially with the end of the world stuff going on and all that, right? You can't see shit, it's because the bitrate. We don't care about what you have to say, Odin. You're too cliche for me, man. Fuck! I'm sorry, it just got to me. It's so funny. Why insert that? Why not just go, ugh, or ugh? Why the fuck? Fuck! That's fucking funny. Oh my god, this is epic though. I wonder if it's gonna be under there. Oh shit, look at that. But this part is so fucking good. I mean, Odin turned into a fucking 58,000 feet man, and he got a big ass horse with 6 legs. I think fuck is an appropriate thing to say. I think just fuck. I think that's valid, honestly. Come on here, take it, Odin. Why is this so fucking good? Did we fucking kill Sleipnir? Damn, he's doing the ball. He's killing the thing in Lord of the Rings again. What's it called? The Balrog. There we go.
You have been shown the path.
I mean, Joshua can just fly over the barrier over the maid, right, and arrive at the tower.
Free yourself, Mythos. You will not defeat me.
Yeah, we can learn some new moves for sure.
We'll see. Perhaps you still require.
I'm just gonna stand behind you. I'm sorry, that's just too funny. I love video games, man. I love them so much. I'm sorry. Oh, I can't even explain how that's so funny to me. Oh god damn, that's funny. The way he just keeps going too, that's so fucking good. He's just like, no, I'm gonna use this. Clive is like, I'm behind you, bitch. Yeah, for sure, though. It's just funny how that works out, you know? Because he stopped being a human being and becomes like a fucking, you know, RPG fight in a second. But no, I have to commit to this attack. Ow. Ow. Oh fuck. Nice. Ice Age bitch. Eat Sid or whatever it's called in that movie. It's the sloth. Nice. I'm definitely not accidentally doing those. Nope. So cool looking, right? Happy little accident. Happy little tree. Ha! Look at the fucking damage I'm dealing now though. And this is without any accessories, you know.
Defeated. You admitted defeat the moment you turned
your
back on us.
I think everyone is in the same page too. They're so fun to play too, Go. Like, they're so good that the parts in between, you kind of forgive them a bit, you know. I mean, I honestly think that is how Final Fantasy XIV is too. Which unfortunately makes it kind of hard to get through. For me at least, it makes it kind of hard to get super excited. Oof! Good dog.
Damn it.
Fuck! Damn it. All the slow drums. Delicious. I wonder if Odin can turn into a bigger Odin too, you know? Damn, they make it feel so physical, you know? I kind of wish it didn't have the blue light, because it would feel more like grounded and awesome the way it cuts, you know? Kind of wish it didn't have the RPG light going for it. There you go. Phew. Come here, you. I'm glad you agree, though. It's too much, right? At least they don't have the fucking Assassin's Creed outlines on every enemy.
What are you waiting for? Men know nothing of strength.
They don't? Only gods? God damn, this long sword.
What you will.
Your tower is gonna be no more if you do that, you know that, right? Holy fuck. Are we gonna grab the sword or some shit? It feels like a bad idea. The logic in the anime is always just grab the fucking thing. Oh, it's so good, right, with the slow drums. They're really selling it. Really is roots of nature. Oh, we get a sword now? What? Did I do a Uno? Reverse Uno card on him?
Could it be you have made a weapon of your weakness? My apologies.
God damn. That's what it should be called, though. That would have been amazing.
You are not the fool I took you for. That's so it ends.
I doubt it, right?
No!
No! Convenient. Oh, that's funny.
Don't tell me you are tired, Mythos.
Wait, that's the best you could come up with, Odin? Don't tell me you're tired!
Has stirred my long becalmed heart, filling it with a
Sounds like fucking Kefka or some shit.
for generations.
I mean, the guy is unhinged, right?
I had thought the tantalizing kiss of self-indulgence, a dream forever out of reach.
The tantalizing kiss of self-indulgence. A dream forever out of reach. Are you okay?
And now that it's sweet,
Now that its sweet ruin courses through my veins, I shall not be quick to relinquish it. The feeling of being like badass?
courses through my veins.
Are we talking about this fight?
Not be quick to relinquish
I'm not following him. I've been trying. I think that's it, right? He just loves to fight. It's like Goku. Okay, let's go. This music is fucking badass. Ow. Yeah, I think that's it though. He's just bored, this man. Come on. The Lord's Measure. I mean, I need to stagger him, so I should be using everything I have, right? Oh, you ass. You son of a bitch. Oh! You fucker. I still gathering darkness. Doing that Kingdom Hearts stuff. Yeah, I'm just gonna do my same move as before. Oh shit! And the Shiva attack really, like, it's not good at bosses for sure. I just use them when they use staggered and nothing else. Take advantage of being able to dodge that thing over and over. Oh, you don't? There you go. I felt stressful honestly, like I was gonna fail that thing. Ghost in the hedgehog. What does that mean? Oh shit! Oh, the music. Oh, 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 oh! The all wielder. Jesus Christ, man. He has the fucking prophecy bullshit that has been going on.
Your mere existence is proof of the Lord's grand design. I'll never serve your God. Then you will never know this power.
Oh shit. Yeah, I knew it was gonna get big. I fucking felt that shit.
My heart,
it's soars.
As it did the day I won Ash.
I guess I can't hit him yet.
Many have sought my crown, Mythos, but none could wrest it from my head.
Yeah, that doesn't hit either. Right now it hits. Yeah? I think you're over soon, man. Your form seems to be diminishing. I've loved that them doing the same thing towards him that they did to me, you know.
I am yours, Mythos. Claim me as your prize.
Not Malleus, not Circle of Malleus. Anything but him. Oh shit! Woo. Oh, he's fucking losing it for sure. Man, this fucking fight is cool. Oh shit, this might be my favorite one so far because of the animations here are just... Man, how much effort went into this fucking fight, you know? Just this one part of it too. That felt really good. It really is though. It's the best one though, for sure. Oh, I can attack him. He's just targeting the nothingness. The ether. And Dameski. Is this gonna be it though, with this fight? I wonder. It has very big tails with attacks though, so they're easy to dodge. Ow. Almost dead now, right? I don't know why I decided to do that one like that. I think I can do that a lot where I use the attack, the parry attack, without parrying, which is a waste. Phew. Yeah? Wait for Final Fantasy go?
Well, the day is at an end.
Yeah.
And we both know the truth. It is I who stand victorious. My will.
I've been sitting on my feet, by the way. I've been too excited. My foot fell asleep. Ouch.
No.
This game actually inflicted real life damage on me.
Clive Rossfield.
Ah, thank you, Pat. Thank you for supporting the stream. The streamers. Are you excited for it, Pat? There we go. He kind of felt like a clown right at the end, right? We still have to take his powers, don't we? So it can't be over. Are we gonna find him at the bottom or something? That was incredibly epic. Fucking, that was so good. It looks badass though, that's why. Oh, he just fell to this lower platform. That's one of those anime cliches I love, by the way, putting the sword on the ground. He's like, what's his face in Devil May Cry? Nero, you know?
Perhaps there is strength in will. Would that I had not relinquished my own.
You relinquished nothing. What was it, if not will, that made you strive for a new world? Strive to win your master's approval?
You gonna tell us? Well,
you were shown a fantasy, and you chose to believe it.
This is your final fantasy.
There is no world, but the one we live in.
Is that what they're gonna call this, like... Imagine if that's what they called human instrumentality in this game.
That world.
Imagine if the Ultima starts talking about, this is the final fantasy, it's just begun.
Killing a god.
This world was created by a man's fantasy, a man's vision. And this is gonna be the final fantasy, I'll make sure of it. Wouldn't it be fucking amazing if they did that type of dialogue in the end? I would fucking lose it.
From one who has served the Lord so well.
This is pointless.
Yeah.
But I almost forgot. I promised that I would make you presentable. Did I not?
So that's what you meant, huh?
Doors.
Yeah, act like a real dog.
Just as the Lord's mother crystals have fulfilled theirs. Come, Clive Rossfield.
He's so spiteful, though.
Take what is rightfully yours. Become one with God.
God! Why didn't you use your sword to cut him off? Like, why are you standing there pulling your leg? There we go. Clive is literally pulling my leg here, man. And the dog didn't push me away this time. It's gonna be some fucking... what is it called?
At long last,
I can't remember, fuck.
salvation.
And now you wanted to die?
Coming home.
Huh. Mother! Well, there we go. Man turned to ash. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, etc, etc. Let's see Odin's skills. They probably look badass as fuck, right?
Tell me, how does it feel?
Oh, you're singing my favorite song, Blue Monday. Tell me now, how do you feel?
Show yourself! Face me!
does it feel to consume your rival's strength? To gorge yourself on their beam?
Feels pretty good. I get stronger every time.
Step by trembling step, ever closer to the divine. With or without a will, you are still but a vessel.
Like I'm saying, like if this doesn't end like Evangelion, like I'm losing. I would be surprised. They're gonna try to use Clive's body to do, to start a new world, to start a new fantasy. Let's say that used to be silly as fuck. And Clive is gonna be like, no, I reject your plans. I'm gonna make my own world.
It's not yours yet.
Like it's gonna happen, right? What else would happen in this story?
Come then, O wayward child. We shall await you.
If that doesn't happen, I would be shocked. I'd say shocked. I tell you.
All shall end and begin again.
Yeah, exactly. Also end and begin again. We start a new world, whatever. I am fucking right. It's gonna be that, right? I'd be shook. Appalled. Offended. No. But you fear me though, Go. But where else could the story go, right? The way Ultima is talking, it sounds like that's exactly what they're gonna do. They're gonna try to use his power of being this almighty being, having all the summons inside of him. Yeah, right? That's why they're building it up to. They're just doing Eva. Yeah, I know those. Thank you for it. But that's literally the story they're telling. They're just using those things that I've seen in anime so many times. They do that in the game Last Story too. Xenoblade is kinda like that too. It's a bit different, but kinda has the same vibe to it. And the first one who did that in fiction that I know of is Childhood's End, the science fiction book by Arthur Clarke or some shit like that. Yeah, in reverse pretty much. But it always kind of harkens back to the same thing, the thing that Eva did in '95. Final Fantasy VII kind of does it too, but very differently. Sephiroth has a weird plan with this thing. Yeah, I mean the world is ending otherwise, right?
Don't ask me, ask them.
Ouch.
Since when was Eugenhamel one to hide when there was a fight to be had? Since they stripped me of my rank.
I can't wait to see how they do it though in this game. It's probably gonna look fucking amazing.
While the city burns and my wife fills off with a man half my age. And then you turn up. What the hell are you doing here anyway?
It's very hard for me not to draw Evangelion parallels too, especially since Final Fantasy VII Remake is also doing the same thing. They're also doing, like, they're defying what happened before. They're doing Evangelion Remake, you know. And now we're gonna make our own story. They're doing the same thing as the reboot movies are doing. So it's kind of hard not to, like, draw parallels constantly to those things. But I think Star Wars is kind of doing the same thing too, with the new Star Wars movies. I guess you call it like a soft reboot. Just a modern way to do it.
Perhaps it's what we've lacked all along.
Perhaps. Even the fucking Scream movies are doing it. It's just a modern way of doing fictions. Ouch. Yeah, and cults making it, and they have like scriptures and things that foretell what happens, and mechanisms and how to do it, rituals and all that. And the reason I always compare it to Eva is because that's the one I know. They're not gonna die, these two characters right here, there's no way. I shock him. There we go.
And you and he are of the same mind.
Wait, they're doing more Star Wars TV shows? Huh.
Fights for the opposite.
You guys can talk about this after you kill these guys. No, pals, there's no fucking way, right? Are you worried about these guys? They're gonna make it. Both of them are gonna counter now at the exact same time. Look, 1, 2, 3, and both of them kill them. Oh, never mind. There's still no way they're gonna die.
Then mayhap they are the wrong men.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be damned.
You should be. That's the point with Bahamut, huh?
But I shall rally.
I was wondering what the point with Bahamut's story is. Maybe they're just building him up to be the new world leader, with him understanding people now and being one, you know, done with the guys, because he was never a bad guy.
And you would fight alongside us.
I owe the Phoenix.
Because we need someone to start a new world afterwards, right? And it can't be Clive. So it's gotta be someone. Bahamut makes sense.
But I still have my doubts about you.
Which we can discuss later.
Indeed.
You said you had men garrisoned in the keep. Captain, do you know how many yet remain?
That's nice, Dosh.
Commander?
I didn't know they'd made more Star Wars shows, honestly. I had no idea.
Gather the bodies and build a pyre in the courtyard. Quickly.
Terence.
My lord.
Oh, he's alive. I thought Terence died. Kiss him.
You will find a girl there.
Oh.
A girl?
That's crazy, though.
In the middle of
it really is.
I owe her my life.
There's like 30 or 46 episodes of Star Wars stuff.
You are to see that she is.
And then we have 12 in Andor, and then we have a new TV show now, and we also have the Obi-Wan show. There's more hours of Star Wars made in I don't know 5 years or 6 years than there is in the entirety of Star Wars before, like maybe like 10 times more. Fuck yeah, pal. Let's get some of that drink on.
I do not ask this lightly.
Poor guy.
And know that I will do it.
I really thought he died. I felt like the Bahamut didn't feel enough for him, you know.
Farewell, my prince.
Damn. I wish we had more of these two, though. You know what I mean? Man, I wish we had way more build up towards this scene. It would feel more, for sure. That's the only relationship I feel like it's going somewhere in this fucking game. The Jill and Clive relationship I feel like is already doomed from the beginning. That one doesn't feel as bad. As bad. Alright, the pregnant woman. With the better, right? If I understood right. I might not have, because I'm running my mouth constantly while looking at this, you know. Hello.
Clive.
Another thing that's been bothering me, by the way. Clive has a red vest on, but every time they're inside, his vest looks orange. But Joshua's thing looks super red.
You alright?
Like, Clive's like leather jacket, leather suit, it's always orange inside. Or has it been orange for a while and I just haven't paid attention? It used to be red, right? Or am I just fucking... Am I losing my goddamn fucking mind? Am I just going crazy over this orange vest? It's red to you? What the... I guess I'm getting colorblind. Really? I'm talking about Clive's vest. It's orange. Right there, it's orange. I'm looking at my monitor now. Oh wow, it's fucking orange for me and it's red there. Look at that. Whoa, that's such a big difference between these two monitors. It's very orange looking for me.
But so is their killer.
That is fucking fascinating.
Anymore. You're safe.
He's safe. To me, he has like more orange look than red. Can I take a picture with my phone and show you guys maybe? Let's see if I can charge it. Let's see if I can actually take a picture and show you. No, no. I see only pain. I see only red. So angry. Now, I'll see if I can take a picture. Oh no, that the reflection is way too bad. My room is bright for the camera. I can't take a photo. Gav.
We need to talk.
Well, I have a feeling it was red in the beginning of the game for me though. I thought it was like one of those things where whenever they were inside they became more dark looking, orange looking. Now it's redder, right? Man, maybe my TV is going. That would suck.
Nothing more than to go with you.
I have like a really good TV. Yeah, see, it's redder now.
But I'm glad you're heading back
right?
to the
It's way
Enterprise
redder.
nonetheless. And not just for Etta's sake. Our
Interesting.
people need to know what happened here.
You can count on me.
As can she, I hope.
My colors, by the way, are always super colorful too, my settings. I use the maximum warm color you can whenever I watch something. I mean on this TV, because that's like the recommended setting for this, pretty much.
Do you think that was wise?
Wiser than leaving a woman with child alone in the Deadlands.
I mean, yeah.
They'll be safer at the hideaway. For now.
Yeah, I have a really goddamn good TV. I have one of the LG OLED TVs, whatever. They're so goddamn good. You have no idea, like they're amazing.
This land is overrun with Akashic. The king himself was long turned, albeit by choice, all to serve Ultima.
But for some reason it's making Clive's vest look orange. Like dark orange.
The chaos Barnabas wreaked upon nation after nation. How many were killed for this?
Yes.
He didn't consider it killing. Or a mercy of sorts. A way to end their suffering. He truly wanted to save mankind, and ultimately use that.
As he uses us.
But why us? What are we?
Good fucking question.
What are we? We are dominance. That is our fate. But that doesn't mean we have to accept it, which is why we fight.
Fuck yeah.
For the right to deny it. Is that not so?
It is. For our sins.
You don't have to bring in sins in this, man.
Barnabas said something else. That the mother crystals were Ultimas.
Ultimas? Are you certain?
We know that the mother crystals have been leading the land of ether.
Yeah, what is he fucking doing
We
though?
also know that it's this which hastens the spread of the blight.
Make this happen, I guess.
But what I cannot fathom is what Ultima stands to gain from that.
Some science fiction shit, Clive.
Stronghold.
The truth about Ultima's prize. For so long, I believed it to be you, and you alone. Yet, it is not merely a freat that he desires, but a freat and phoenix both. That which we became in the skies over Twinside. Only when the twin flames are joined, shall his vessel be complete.
I mean, I swear those wings are gonna become hands.
Why he needs a vessel is another question.
Because of the fucking stashes we saw and all that. They're gonna have 4 hands going on.
He cannot achieve without one.
There's no way that's not happening, right?
His immaterial form precludes. Something requiring an unthinkable amount of ether and a body resilient enough to channel it.
Yes, they're gonna look like Ebba 13.
Brother, I would think
How dare you
that
go?
he meant to cast a spell.
It's the Adam
A
vessel,
spell
Ebba 13.
1,000 years in the making. A spell to end all
Yeah, what was the point of that? Him like having being close to
do it
death or
without us.
whatever.
No, without the mother crystals.
Yes, Dosh. He's
If
fucking
we
smart.
destroy them all, we will stop not only the blight,
Yeah, it's 13.
but Ultima as well. We stick to the plan then. Only this time,
We go and
We
do
face
it
him
together. There we go. We're not doing it alone.
well, it's a long walk to stone here.
Tenor console?
Let's not keep Ultima waiting.
Oh hell yeah, Dosh. Tenocon. But breathe out. Breathe out. That's kind of amazing to me. They're not doing like a sequel to Warframe ever, are they? Do you think they will? Power of Darkness, hell yeah. Armor of Darkness, huh? Temporary transform Clive's weapon to Odin's legendary blade. Landing attacks slowly charge the blade, readying it for Senjutsu. Oh, will that be like a stronger attack than a normal attack? They can do the same thing. They definitely couldn't do the same thing as that game is doing. Path of Exile, right? Gangiri. Oh, AoE. Oh, well, this attacks. Oh, we have a fucking cancel. I feel like that's useless. Yeah, all of these attacks are super weak, but I guess they hit a lot. I don't know which one we'll go with, but I kind of want to use this form, you know, the Armor of Darkness thing. So I want to max out Shiva's attack, and which is the other one I'm using? I'm using... Oh, Bahamut is already maxed out. So we want to change the Odin, Shiva, and that one. Yeah, I guess Titan is my only permanent one.
His magic died with him.
How?
The road to stone here is
You know how the
to us
Path of
no
Exile
longer.
is doing it? Where they have 2 games. They're developing 2 games, and both of them are gonna be developed in tandem. They're gonna be 2 completely different games, where things, just like Fantasy Star Online, where things, cosmetics and stuff cross over. Which I think is it's an amazing way to do it. I hope that they do stuff like that in future. I think that's a way to go about it for developers when they have an extremely popular thing. Because they don't want to lose users, and they don't want to lose the game that made them popular by making a new one and making everyone migrate to something that might be not as well received, right?
Better I'll be here.
I always wanted to play Warframe. I keep saying that too.
A better price than that.
One day. Hello, Blacksmith.
So, will it be?
Yeah, all of these are weaker than Ragnarok, which makes sense. I don't want to make this one yet, so I guess I'm not doing anything. Fine. There probably is gonna be some hard hunts now, right? Has to be, right? I hope Sangetsun, whatever it's called, the Odin's sword thing is good. Hello, Moogie. How many hunts do we have? That's a lot of them. God damn, we're doing a lot of hunts right now then. Gobbermouth. Is that mouth? Is that sea or march? Gobbermarch. Gobbermarch. Map. Okay, that's the first hunt. I'm gonna look for all of them. And then we have Baigul. Gul means yellow in Swedish. So I'm just gonna say this guy is just by yellow. It's not by curious, it's by yellow. Agni. What is this? Oh, a lot of them is in Balud, so I guess that's the place we're going, right? And then we have Usher to the Underworld. Usher to the Underworld. Timmy and the Lords on the Underworld. The Meccan Republic. And then the Blood Moon. So we are looking for some Breath of the Wild shit to fight. Now we have a lot of this game left, don't we? Wait, why is he not on the map? Why can't I find a quick map for this guy? Huh. There we go, and I have all the maps. First one is in the Kingdom of Valud. Dun, dun. Yeah? You really like watercolor, huh? I always hated watercolor because of how little control I had over it. I could never get over the feeling that I was not getting out of the pens what I wanted. I did use pencils though. I mean brushes though. I never used anything else. Clap? Thank you, Pat. What did I do? Oh, you're clapping to Gobi? Gobi got some watercolor pens from work. That's like a reward for being a good saleswoman. Zangetsun. I can't wait to use this, see how it works. I wonder if I can use skills while I'm using this one. No, right, when I change back it will disappear. To you? What did I do? Gobbermouth. Munch. Mouth? That's a T to me, I don't know what that C is a T. Oh fuck, wrong attack. Oh well. I mean, it's so low level anyways, right? It doesn't have any stagger either. What a weird fight. Oh! I didn't know you drew, cuz. Let's try this armor darkness nonsense. Sure. Do I have to fill it up to use attack, or can I do it whenever? Oh, hold the button. I'm holding. That's extremely cool, but not that strong, you know? Hello Snow, what's up, man? How you doing? Wait, I know you to color? I have no fucking idea. Why are you saying I know shit? What do you color, man? You have to show me the things you color, man. I haven't seen a single drawing from you. Ha. Nice try. I wanted to see it. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. And ice. Oh, the cauldron book stuff. Okay. Now I got you. I mean, you would scan them. Cool. That's how you would do it. You would just need a very good scanner. Or maybe like a decent one, I guess. I don't know where this next one is. I think it has to be up here though. Right? How you can scan it? A good scanner. That's it. Because then you can shape and cut it however you want afterwards. See you, Google. Have a good one, man. Yeah, coloring book stuff. I don't even think about coloring book stuff. Like that's not even in my mind. That's the thing you can do. That's something I used to remember doing as a kid and never later. I do know there are adult coloring books and stuff like that. I heard about that later. I remember having a conversation about that and thinking adult coloring book meant it was just pornographic, you know? Instead of being grown up.
You were right, Joshua.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't think about that at all. The thing about watercolors is that you can't really use normal paper, right? It always bleeds through, or mostly bleeds through. And those kind of thick papers you buy, they're so expensive, so doing watercoloring is a chore to me. Let's go.
Of course.
Lay to rest. No idea what's happening in the side quest still. I'm just skipping through it. Tarnished ring. But the watercolors don't bleed. That's kind of fascinating. Man, I always get such bad acid reflux in the morning when talking on stream and all that. So fucking bad.
The only way to the capital.
I should probably have a food break soon. Before I continue this game.
Gate, just as you surmise.
Just as I surmised.
There's an army down there, Joshua.
Are we gonna fuck it up?
Yes, but I don't see any dominance.
Yeah. So I guess he's not scared as long as there is no, you know, nothing bad coming at us. That makes sense. I like that logic. Odin is gone, so what the fuck are we scared about? Okay, let's see. The next one is around the middle of this area, I think. No, this is not the right area. It's later. Oh. Building Eevee. Oh, I'm glad you're having fun with the games, man. Alright, I can't fly up to these guys anymore. What do I do now? Alright, I have the dog. Come on, get him. I forgot I could use the dog. I mean, I haven't needed it for so long because I have Ifrit's, you know, charge me. Get him, Toggle. Getting some big XPs here. Not that I ever would farm, right? Crit. Oh, you reminded me of fucking theater rhythm. I'm gonna wait with the last DLC and buy it when all of it is out. And all the new ones are out, all the new songs. That game has to have like one of the best soundtracks in any game ever. Not that it counts because it's, you know, not unique songs for the game. Some are, but not most. Pop. But it has to be like contender for it. I think Smash Brothers Ultimate is the absolute like biggest game when it comes to having amazing song. I don't think any game is ever gonna beat that fucking thing. There we go. I think Final Fantasy XIV actually has the world record or something like that for the most original songs in the soundtrack. I think. This is one hell of a feat, honestly. Eat thunder, bitch. Man, I miss our friend Sid. But it was so obvious he was gonna die though, right? Like, it was written... It writes itself pretty much, his stuff. Has to be some kind of chest or something here, right? Some kind of item. I would be surprised if there wasn't. Nothing here? Or whatever this is. I guess a fight is here. Oh, there is a chest. Would be fucking so surprising to me if there was nothing here. There's clearly a dead landmark in this area. And pow. Let's see what there is. Just normal stuff. Stuff that we really don't need. I don't think we're ever gonna have a need for this again. For sure. Wah! Hoorah! I still don't know what this is worth doing. Don't get enough out of it, you know. That doesn't increase the meter either. I was at level 2 then, is this worth it? I don't think so. I wonder why they made those attacks so weak. It requires so much effort and they hardly do anything. I'm gonna go to the bathroom before I start this cutscene. The next hunt is up here after the scene. Relax, Torgal. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and grab some water. Let's see.
Soldier in sight. Then we end their suffering.
Do we have to fight him, Amanda?
All this
is for us. I wouldn't
Oh.
put it past Ultima.
I forgot we don't have the quick attack anymore. But actually the quick attack was never there. I don't know why the fuck I used that. Maybe I should replace the gauge attack and gouge. Gouge, there we go. Gauge attack. Wait, let's gather all them up. It should be some big damage, right? These two, right? Yeah. There's something about this attack that they're charging it and all that I just want to do it, you know. I just feel like doing it when I think I know I can. Even though it's not worth it at all. Man, Clive, relax with your grunt. How much do we have to fight though? I don't think I've ever had a big fight like this, like outside of the combat arena, so story part. Now they're showing up. I got this, pal. In the bag, as they say. Oh, you. I mean, I know I can cancel it. What the fuck am I doing? There's still more of you guys? There we go. Oh, never mind.
Can you go on? Do I have a choice?
There you go. It starts way faster when you hit more than one. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Damn you. I don't know why I'm so stubborn with this attack. I just love doing it, I guess. Come here, you. I'm gonna do a level 5 on me. Okay, never mind. I'm dying. Shit. There we go. I mean, that is a lot of damage on him though, right? Not gonna lie. It's just that they can get just as much damage out like this quickly and this easily. That's why it's not worth it. Open sesame. OP? Fuck yeah. Shit, we have to fight all of this now. Yip. I mean, this is the best part of the game. I just get to run around fighting stuff, you know.
Joshua, this one's bigger than the others.
you don't say. I mean, but look at it. Oh, they've been so fucking cute together. It's about to be a dead bitch. Let's clear the reef up. There we go. Rid of those fuckers. That's just a bit lucky one for sure. Can I block this? Oh, perfect. That's the absolutely most, I don't know, satisfying attack in this game. Nice try. Wait, I got hit by something else at the end. What's that mean? Was I too quick? Oh, I wanted to block that. Guess I was too much to the side. Too slow. Start with this, we can deal more damage. And then Shiva, and then Bahamut. And then the big damage after that. That seems to be the best way to go about this. Look at that damage, what the hell. Bahamut being so fucking strong. Yeah, those two attacks is the ones I would focus on with necklaces and whatever. Make them stronger. That's a lot of XP. I think I'm 45, that's why I am. So I only have 5 levels left. There's 4 basically.
Like. Don't worry, I'll be fine.
They've been maxed out. Come here, water. Thank you, Pouts. Sheesh. Sheesh.
Look, Clive.
Get some water. What the fuck is that? Is that Ultima's place?
By the founder. The place is a fortress.
Yeah. You see how close we are to the end of the game, Pouts? That's basically it. We go in there and we ended this shit. I mean, of course I'm doing all the hunts and all that beforehand. We're doing one right now. That is around here. I think it's around here. Yeah, I'm finishing Final Fantasy XVI today. Whether it fucking kills me. This shit's going down. If I go take a lunch break though, I will turn the stream off and then put it back on later. Because, you know, I want to upload the videos to YouTube. I don't want it to be too big. Yes, I will. You can bet your fucking sweet ass on it. But then I wonder what to play next, honestly. I've been thinking, like, if I want to do a shorter game, like Wanted Dead, like a silly short game, or if I want to do Pikmin 3, or 4 I mean, not 3. What do you think? Should I go Pikmin right away? That game is around 15 hours, so that's like it's not the longest thing in the world. I won. Yeah, you think Pikmin? Ow. I do have other games I want to get through too, but that game looks so goddamn fun. And I haven't played a Pikmin in forever too. Yeah, you don't really know what they are. This is fucking great. They're like action strategy games, I guess. They have a time limit and they have to pick up stuff. And it's brutal, like the Pikmin gets fucking killed in ways, you know? Wait, what does... If there are 3 iterations of one thing, the first oldest one is the old, and the third newest one is the new. Yeah? The second one, the new old and new. I don't know. That's a really hard question from my brain. I guess it's the... I don't know. There should be a better word for it, right? Sorry, Pouts. Why am I apologizing? I didn't say it. Sometimes it breaks my mind, you know. For example, people pointed out that Mega Man 9 came out. The distance from now to Mega Man 9 is the same as Mega Man 9 to Mega Man 8 was back then, you know. Does that make sense? Did that make any sense there? Which is just, whenever I hear about that, I always get like, my mind is always blown. That's one of the first like digital only games where it was like, oh shit, they're making new retro games. Before it was hot to make that, you know. Before it was like a thing. They are both right, for sure. I mean, Dosh, I would love to know, like, what do you think is retro? Do you think PS3 is retro? And how do you count retro? Do you count it by... Do you count it by time or by console numbers, I guess? And also, can a game that came out on a... Let's say PS4 is not retro, right? But can the earliest games on PS4 be retro? For example, like Killzone... When did Killzone... Let's see, like the PS4 Killzone. It was called Shadowfall. Shadowfall came out... Let's see when Shadowfall came out. I don't think Shadowfall is retro though. I think that one is too new. Release date. It came out 2013. It's 10 years.
What do you suppose that is?
Yeah, you don't think the PS2 is retro?
Probably for a good reason.
I think PS4 is retro, and I think PS3 is the old ones. I think. Because PS2 is back in... What is that? The 2000s, right? When was PS2? PS2 was 2000, yeah, exactly 2000, in March 2000. So that is 23 years old. I guess retro is just like a feeling more than anything else, right? Like if a game has a retro feel. Yeah, I think vintage to me is like Pac-Man and stuff. NES makes sense because yeah, those games have aged for fucking sure. Playing the TMNT NES games, like if you play those games nowadays, everyone cheats, right? Everyone's just like, I'm not putting up with this shit. Like why would you?
No villages.
To be like a historian or whatever,
Knights.
Pointless.
Not even any bodies. One could almost believe the whole kingdom had turned to
But yeah, I mean by that logic, that I think 2000s is retro, then in 2030, I guess in 6 years PS4 would be considered retro for me. Or old, I guess. And then PS3 retro. 2 generations feels like the rule, the general rule, right? But nowadays generations are longer. The Switch has been out since 2017, right? I think it's 7 years old, the Switch, right? The Switch is fucking old. Like it's really showing its age too. %. That's retro game. No one would ever deny that. But people would probably look at you weird if you say like PS2 is retro, because they're like, well, that was not that long ago, but it kind of was.
That's no ordinary girl.
I feel you. I feel you that retro is like an older term. It means like way older than 20 years. It can mean like That is more like for 30 years plus kind of game franchise or things. But it's still fucking old, right? I mean, not talking like in the definitions or whatever. Just talking like general. Switch is fucking old now. It's 7-year-old console, 7-year-old hardware we're playing on. I think needs to go. We need a new one. I think Switch 2 is gonna be next year, right? The way things are looking. This is gonna be real fun. Because Nintendo games are about to look fucking great. Which I fucking can't wait for. Do you guys think about that? Nintendo's only had 2 HD generations, you know? They only had the Wii U and the Switch. You know, they're so behind when it comes to that. They only had 2, man. There you go. Just thinking about Mario recently, kind of recent to go HD for the first time. This is mind-boggling. Too slow. Ow. But I agree with your definition of retro though, 100%. I think you're completely right. I mean, I don't really use retro as a terminology either. I just kind of always want to know what people think is considered retro. Because it's a weird, dumb argument that doesn't really make sense or is important at all. It's just kind of fun, you know? What about you, Pals, then? What do you consider retro? I kind of am curious. Because you're older than both me and Dosh. You know?
You're finished.
You're finished. I think a lot of games also have aged like terribly and feel more retro than anything else.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind.
I don't know either. I don't know which generation Nintendo belongs to. I think they belong to the same one. No matter who makes a console, right? They still belong to the same one. If you make like an Atari in television now, it's still generation 8, right? Right? Even though it's not in the terms of power. I think. No, that would make it easier. I would figure, Pals. That would make it way easier to know what you consider is retro if you've seen more stuff. Now, for me, when I grew up, I didn't think about generations or consoles at all. I just thought like, oh, that's the Super Nintendo, that's the NES, that's the N64. Because when I was 8, the N64 came out, right? So when I was primed for video games and owning video game consoles, I had an NES, a Super Nintendo, and a GameCube. No, N64, I mean, and everything was like new and fresh to me. When the GameCube came out, I was fucking blown away. I was like, I'm living in a time where a new console comes out. I was like looking at game magazines constantly, look at screenshots of Star Wars game on GameCube, being like, oh my god, you know, what the fuck is this? How games can't look better than this? Okay, I get your part. You have a kind of a different definition than I do, for sure. Then a different way of looking at things. Sometimes I feel like retro should be defined by the way the game works, if that makes sense. A game can be before its time, definitely, even if it's a retro game. Like, I think Mario and Zelda, when they came out, were so way ahead of the other games, you know. They were doing stuff that the other games were gonna copy later. And those games still hold up. The original Zelda is still an amazing game. Like, it still is fucking well thought through and fun. Even though the dungeons are crazy unfair sometimes. You know? Sometimes you just spam rooms with a bunch of fucking enemies in them. Ow. Like if someone called like a game like Baba Is You, for example, which is a brilliant game and all that, if someone called that game retro, I wouldn't even bat my eye. I would just be like, oh yeah, it's old school feeling, you know. I wouldn't start fighting them about time. That's a bad example actually, because that game is not very retro at all. And puzzle games are kind of timeless. Why am I taking so much damage from him? I'm just letting him run train over me. It sure as fuck is. Tetris is retro as fuck, but it's still a timeless game. It really is, yeah. But you know what I mean, like puzzle games really age the best, right? Out of any genre. Actually, I don't really know the definition of puzzle game either. Tetris is a puzzle game, but it's also a Twitch reflex game, right? But what is actually a puzzle game? Here's a weird conversation, right? Is Tetris actually a puzzle game? When you think about it, is it actually a puzzle game? Or does there exist another, you know, some word moniker for it? A different word. Tetris sucks. It's survival horror for sure, just like Pac-Man. Just like Space Invaders. Are those like action puzzle games? Actually? Right? I like this stupid conversation about genres, because I think genres are fucking dumb. For some reason I would imagine Tetris being good for dyslexia. I don't know why. I don't know what thought I have in my head. Because like it's hard to see normal lines, right? So things that are just 4 pieces should be easier to see. I guess oh right, that depends on what kind of dyslexia you have, right? Yeah. I always forget the different types of it. You flip everything. Oh. Do you ever have problems reading? Oh yeah, you do. With text, chat and all that, right? I don't know what problem I have. I think sometimes when I read stuff, I get like lost in the words. It's not that I can't read them. It's like the comprehension in my head. It's not really there. It's like in my head, like somewhere else, you know. Yeah, some for sure those. That's what I imagine. Like I imagine Tetris being good for some people with certain dyslexia, or not an issue at all. Yeah, it's one of those broad ones, right? Where some people read letters and words and it just kind of blurs, and other people just they can read things fine, but it doesn't register in their head, right? It's just torture device. You would hate if I played like Tetris Effect on stream or something like that, Pat? Yeah. Fucking Game Gear. What game is there on Game Gear that's good? Yeah, too little research goes into brains too, though, because it's hard. It's a hard thing to go and look into. So the least amount of money in research goes to the brain. I think at least. That's at least something I learned when I was younger. Yeah, I would just be fucking craziness. Maybe we should just look at the background and be like, oh, look at that whale. Oh shit. Vados. You know, the more you talk about games and your aversion to them, the games you play, Pouts. Like you're playing like a SimCity like builder game right now, relaxing and all that. It actually amazes me that you got through Breath of the Wild. You know that? The more you talk about games, the more I'm realizing that that's like an outlier for you. I love him using attack called Spirits Within. It's actually impressive, you know that, Pouts? Alright, his sounds make it sound like something's happening outside my house. I forgot about that. I think something's going out outside whenever he does that. I think Nintendo is some of the best developers ever. And the Switch generation, they just had a comeback, a huge comeback to me, you know? The thing about Nintendo though is that a lot of their games aren't really Nintendo games. People think they're Nintendo games, but they're not really. You know? Like Luigi's Mansion is not made by Nintendo. Pokemon Snap, all the Pokemon games are not Nintendo. Mario Kart is like Bandai Namco mostly. Right? At least the stage designs. Smash Brothers is Bandai Namco. Fire Emblem and all those games are also Intelligent Systems or whatever. To me, Nintendo is like amazing, but I don't think people realize like Nintendo is not really Nintendo. It's like a bunch of companies working on stuff. With their like, I guess Nintendo's like quality control, which is basically just like, I guess smooth development, time and fucking money, right? And time is time. Ow. Why do you hate these retro games, Pouts? I'm learning something new about you, man. You straight up hate Pac-Man. I hate Pac-Man. You stupid fucking face. How about Miss Pac-Man? Do you like her? Too slow. Ow! There we go. You just hate his work. You just hate his job. I don't hate Pac-Man in person. I just hate the work he does. I just hate this company. Can I make the... No, I still don't get that reward. I wonder how much I have to fight. Let's see. The whole empire of Sabadabadabada. Why are you being sorry? Are you okay, Pat? Like, if you're feeling bad, you know, take a break. Relax a bit. There we go. I want to make fucking manual saves. I remember playing Final Fantasy XIII. That game doesn't do autosaves, only manual ones. And I hadn't saved the game for like 12 hours or some shit like that. I just think it's hilarious. Saying I don't hate Pac-Man the man, it's like that so much. I don't hate Pac-Man, I just hate the shit he does. Oh god damn, that's funny to me. I don't know why even. I don't even know why. I just find random shit funny, okay? Have you guys ever seen the fucking Pac-Man TV show? It's like the weirdest fucking show ever, the cartoon. It's just Pac-Man being like... All the jokes is about eating stuff. And Pac-Man always talks and threatens the ghost with eating them. I'm gonna eat you! It's like a fucking board show. It's so fucking creepy and off. But then he eats them and they become ice and they're like wah wah. And I'm like, what the fuck is this creepy ass show? Like, it's not funny. It's not funny that you're gonna threaten with murdering a man by eating them, you know? That's fucked up. Oh yeah, back then they made some weird ass TV choices. Like the Mask TV show, for example, or the fucking... What else did they make? They even made the Maniac Mansion show, if you guys know what Maniac Mansion is. A live action one, which is the fucking craziest fucking thing you can do. Just insane. They made a Toxic Avenger movie. Oh no, TV show, I mean. A cartoon for kids. Didn't they also make Robocop, which is like... What the fuck are you doing? Toxic Avenger is like a trauma, like fucking gory, really gory, bloody movie that they made. Like a bunch of indie people. And they made that into a TV show for kids. It's like making Friday the 13th, you know, the 13, the cartoon. Trolley? What is trolley? Is that like a candy or some shit? Terminus Lucifer. Oh really? Why? That feels so random, doesn't it? Get that fucking gummy bear money, man. Get that bag. More hunts. This one is fucking bloody. Oh shit. I reacted way too slow for that one. Ha! There we go. Hipp hurra, för här kommer Bumbibjörnarna. What a cool attack though, not gonna lie. Oof. Ow. I didn't think it was gonna move. Didn't see that one coming either. Pa, 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 pa. I've been doing the same thing over and over again now. This one I kinda hate because it takes so long to get it off. But it's way too good not to use this one. Now it's pointless to focus on stagger, right? Now he's killing. What are you doing? Oh. Okay. I guess some hits in there. Ow, never mind. And then pop! That felt incredibly badass, stopping him in the air like that. It's over! It's over. That felt insanely good to do. I'm honestly surprised by how many hunts they have in this game though. How many optional bosses they put in there. I'm at the last one now. That one is in Valud again. Valud, the new area. Up in here. And then we get done with the hunts. They made like a Pokemon short with Bidoof for Bidoof, which I got them loved. Because the whole joke is that everyone made Bidoof be like the HM slave, right, in the old games. So they made like a Pokemon short video with a badass Bidoof. I loved watching it. Come here, water. Need to grab some food soon. Actually, I guess I should grab food off and down with this hunt, right? I'm gonna stream more though, for anyone who's interested. Because I wanna finish this game today. And I'm gonna. Black blood. Yes, Bouts. You wanna chase me away, Bouts? Dun, 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 dun. You want me gone that badly? Ouch. I'm gonna grab a bunch of food also, like muffins and stuff, to like give me energy while I'm streaming later. I'm doing round 2. Sure. Hell yeah, pals. Poof. Royal Mastiff. Is that how you say that word? Mastiff? Massive? Come here. We already fought a hunt up here, didn't we? Maybe I just went to the one we already defeated. Maybe I don't have any hunts. Yeah, it's starting to look that way, right? Yeah. I mean, liver paste should be everywhere, right? That can't be like a Swedish thing, for sure. I guess I missed these items, so it was a good thing I went up here. Oopsie poopsie. Well, that's just like plus minus nothing. Let's check if I have any more hunts left. I don't think so though. Liver paste, do you know what it tastes like? It's like such a soft and kind of sweet taste, actually. I don't know. I assume you have had it before. It's such a satisfying feeling to bite into them, because they're so... Like you bite into the, you know, the pickles, and they have such good crunch to them. Well, there we go. That's all of them.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts.
2000. We had 65 in this weekend.
Sorry, but you're not quite there yet.
Not quite there yet. There's so much more for the last one. I'm like worried that there's gonna be like a fuck ton of hunts in the end or some shit. I guess we're gonna find out. But yeah, I will continue later, right? I'm gonna go get some food in me and take a little break. I won't take a long one though. This is gonna be a short one because I want to continue. Yes, this is a good way, good place to stop. System, save, I'll see you guys later. Mama, etc. Nyom.